Welcome to J and J with Moné.
Funko Delight Volume 16.
Did you forget?
I was gonna say 13 for a second.
Wow,
13?
13?
We don't do odd numbers, so I don't even know why I would say that.
Okay.
But let's roll the intro. Roll it.
That's not a big game! Rollins with the heist of the century!
This is definitely going to be a fun night. So, speaking of fun night, we're doing Funko, Fun Delight, Fun Night, whatever the proper came up with.
Funko Night of Delight.
There we go. We're going to have a little bit of that with, the WWE Draft.
So
we
it's
definitely have to talk about that.
Night Delight with WWE Draft Talk. That's the whole name. That's the whole title. That's a long title.
Very
A lot
long.
to talk about with that. Lots to talk about that.
So what we're gonna do tonight, as far as questions, I usually ask a question for everybody in the beginning. I haven't done it in a couple of volumes, so I think I'm gonna start it up again with us since we're adding Funko to our night tonight. Let's start off with, how long have you been collecting Funko?
2015, and it was on accident. It was on accident.
I think that's what happened. Mine was on purpose because that is when I
My first pop that I got was a black and white Sting, and I was in Arizona, and I just happened to stumble upon him in a store, and I'm like, oh, let's get this. This looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I got a Kofi Kingston a couple months later for like Christmas or something like that, and then I ended up getting a Conor McGregor after I won calling the pay-per-view. I called the pay-per-view perfect that episode or whatever, that UFC, and then I got that as a gift, and I was like, you know what? I have 3 of these things now. Now I have to get the Joker, and then it just started. If whenever 2015.
Damn. So you started a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot before me.
So
What was it, like
my first set of my
4 more years, like 4 years before me.
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Time I got Funkos though was all in like a bunch. So I got the Joker, and then I ended up getting like the I went to Box Lunch and they had the 3 for $18 deal, and I was like, oh, these are so cool. I'm just gonna grab up a whole bunch. So I spent like $200 grabbing commons. Like, oh my god, I want that.
Dude, that's how I was. That's why.
Right.
Oh, you see the crown over his
It's
head?
crazy,
Tiffany
yeah.
said he's loving the crown.
Yo, you got the crown on your head right now, bro.
That's so cool. I'm
Wait.
like
It's not Fox Crown, it's Reckless Crown.
Red Crown.
Red Crown. Hey.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that is
I think
dope.
Too big for it though. I got a fat head.
That's an Easter egg.
Yeah, there we go. 2019 for me, so it's only been a year and some months.
Yeah, I'm having fun so far though. It's pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
It's like too much like it's weird because when you first get started, I feel like you want everything you see.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I need that. Like even commons,
Mhm.
like just everything you see. You're like, I need that. And then once you get
you
further along, it's like, yeah, I don't really need everything.
Well, see, because you end up catching on to the game. You're like, you know what? There's going to be a flocked version of this. I'd rather have that. There's going to be a glow in the dark of this. So I'd rather have that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
or you got your diamond collection people.
right. So you're pretty much like, you know what? There's no point to get the common one when I know they're going to make a glitter one over here.
Yeah. Unless if you like really mess with that show or sport, whatever it may be.
Whatever it is. Yeah.
And now we're going to introduce our returning guest, JLH.
Oh my God, I missed you.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. Why did he have to come on?
And turn the cameras on. Stroking the line, stroking it hard, brother. The hostess change, man. You've unleashed him, dude. He's been gone too long, brother. And all I gotta say to you is this, Proper Popper. How do you feel, man, about getting free gifts before the show even begins, dude?
What?
Right? That's for you, man. We talked about this. We talked about that. Next thing you know, you asked, you received. Just because I'm on your show and I'm in a great mood for the first time in 45 years, That's yours.
Thank you, brother. If you want to throw one of your holographic stickers in there for the love,
Brother, you can consider it thrown.
Yes.
And autographed, no less.
It's already in there.
Trying it.
I've cheapened the value of the pop tremendously by autographing the protector, so you're at least safe that way.
Oh, you should have autographed the pop. Like,
no. Why would you ever want to ruin the value of a $4 pop? You know what I'm saying?
that would increase the value.
That would increase it. Yeah. I'll be like,
thinking of someone last night. Like I said, we talked about we're going to get into like NYCC in a minute, but the damaged box that arrived in the mail. This is my favorite pop of all time, though, that arrived in the damaged box quickly enough. This is John McClane from Die Hard. And I am just in love with this pop. I'm in love with the feet, the glass, the markings on the arm.
I love it.
That is
everything.
Nice.
And I just love the shattered glass at his feet. And I just hate that it arrived in a damaged box, but I do not mind displaying this out of the box at all.
Oh, yeah.
And gosh darn it, if you can get a John McClane Die Hard pop, do it.
Yes. That base is dope. But that came in a shirt combo, right? Or no?
What's that again?
Did that come with a shirt combo, or that was by itself?
No, that was just in the damaged box from Walmart. They shipped in a bag.
Look at the shade he has to throw in it.
Yeah, it came all damaged and broken because they shipped it in a bag. And Walmart, shipping cardboard shipping light cardboard in a bag is like being a one-legged man in a butt kicking contest. It doesn't work out too well.
Wow.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show.
We missed you. We totally missed you. It felt weird not having you on for a few volumes. We're like,
that's what she said.
In here.
Yeah.
Today,
it's amazing what you got to do when you got to try to pay bills.
Oh yes.
And I've watched enough movies to know what I would do, to get something. I've watched enough movies about, what I do to SMD for C, you know what I'm saying? But no, I haven't gone that far yet. You know what I'm saying? But
oh yeah.
gosh darn it, I'm getting there.
You guys, I'm surprised that no one has commented on this lovely headpiece that she's got rocking today.
Shelby did. She totally did.
Yo, I thought it was just a regular headpiece.
No. I have ears today.
I didn't even see the ears.
I love it. She's got the natty thing going on.
I had inspiration from Bob's Burgers. I think that's what it was for me.
Ah, yes.
Louise, right?
Yes.
Is that the?
Oh,
I love that show.
I don't know nothing about
having me on. I appreciate you here. You guys rock, and I missed you guys as well. And to answer your question, you have not asked.
Always.
I've been collecting as long as Proper has. 2015, and my first pop was Brock Lesnar, thanks to lovely Mrs. JLH, who was not Mrs. JLH at the time. She was Mrs. Undecided for sure. But
I almost spit up my drink for that.
Yeah, but when you find a Brock Lesnar on a clearance aisle in Walmart, it's true love, And our first set that we got, because I ended up getting her something related to Alice in Wonderland, but the first set that we went heavy on was Lost. The show Lost?
Yeah.
And we got that. That was our first set as a couple, because I introduced her to that show, and that was our first set, the Lost set, and we sold it on Mercari because it meant so much. That we bought it for double later on, and now it sits back here in a place of prevalence, and out of box, because I wasn't going to buy it in box again because it was too expensive. But yeah, so I always double dip. I'll sell stuff off, and I'll be like, I got to rebuy that now. And as you can see, my collection never stops going and growing because it remains the same for stuff I sell. I always say pops are like drugs, They're the best. They're like drugs. They're the best kind of drugs because you can do them and then resell them.
Oh wow!
If you do anything like drugs, which I do not recommend that you do, just know that pops are a lot like those.
Except for that they don't disappear after you use it.
Well, they remind you of the night and the month and the days and the bills unpaid before.
Here's the facts.
All right, you guys. So we actually have a first-time guest on the show tonight, and he's been patiently waiting in the background. And that is Pop, you guys.
Welcome to the show. Glad to be here. Excited.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke, Joey.
You guys are weird. Okay. So thank you so much for joining us today. And like I said, how we usually start off our show with newcomers is we kind of get a background of what kind of got you into wrestling or why are you such a big fanatic? So if you want to kind of give us a background on that to start off with.
And then to let us know how long you've been collecting.
So like 15 years ago, I started collecting wrestling figures. Didn't really know about wrestling, didn't watch wrestling, didn't care about wrestling. My family did, but I just started collecting like Jack-specific wrestlers, like John Cena. Then I started to watch like Raw, SmackDown, WWE, ECW, TNA, and I started to fall more and more in love with it, especially like John Cena, Edge, DX, Randy Orton, Edge, all the Undertaker. My first pay-per-view was the Royal Rumble 2007. My first WrestleMania was WrestleMania 23. And I just fell in love with wrestling and been a wrestling fan ever since, collecting wrestling figures ever since. And I've been to 5 WrestleManias. I'm just a huge WWE fan. I think it's probably the best entertainment there is. And I think
That is awesome. That
WWE
is awesome.
is the best promotion, I think, over AEW, TNA, whatever, in my opinion. But I was a WWE fan for life. And I've been collecting Funkos for like a year. My first pop was a Darth Vader Christmas one I got for Christmas. I had, like a candy cane as a lightsaber. I never even liked Funko at first. I always thought it was kind of, I didn't really get the craze of Funko for a long time. But once you start getting into Funko, it's like you said, you just buy everything that you see on the shelves. Like you just keep buying. You just keep getting addicted. Start going online, buying stuff, buying older pops, and it just becomes like an addiction and like a habit.
It is. It's crazy because and then if you're a collector of like a certain set, you're like, oh man, I have to have all of them. I have to complete the set. Like you can, even if you don't like that character in the show, you're like, I'll deal with that because that person plays a role in the set. Like you gotta have.
And it's a very selfish collection. It's a collection at a very selfish level. I want it because that person wants it too on lots of levels. I know nobody wants to admit that.
It's valuable.
To know that part of you and your inner spirit's like, I have it and that guy doesn't, I win. I mean, literally, it's like that sometimes. And sorry to say it out loud, but sometimes you just got to you got to eat the frog, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Eat that frog. Eat the frog.
So to start off tonight, we're going to talk about NYCC and what are some of the things that we were able to pick up. I know some people may be doing videos, so they don't want to reveal everything, but if you can just reveal a little bit of something that you picked up, if you were able to grab anything and how your experience went. So who wants to start first?
I'll start off. I got a little big bit of something.
Ooh,
So this, I did not plan on getting at all. I even kind of talked trash about it the other day.
Oh yeah.
I was like, you know what? I probably wouldn't want that. But once I seen it closer, I felt like I needed it. And I've seen a lot of people saying the same thing on Instagram. That they weren't going to grab it, and then they did because
once you see them in person, it could change your whole perspective, literally.
Yeah. Like I've seen a bunch of people saying that today. That's what I was able to grab. So that's not here yet.
Were you able? Did you get any luck on the Funko shop?
That is classified information.
Classified information.
I thought I can get something out of you. Okay.
That's a good host right there. That's a good host. You gotta try.
A good interviewer knows how to get information.
You gotta dig deep.
So what about you, Mikey Pop? Were you able to grab anything, or were you interested in anything? How was your experience?
I was fortunate enough to win the lottery, so I got all the pops I wanted off the lottery on the Funko shop. So I'm just waiting. I didn't even go to any stores. I didn't really want to deal with it this time because I did it for San Diego Comic-Con for the summer. So
yeah.
Oh man, that was a bad one too.
Yeah, I feel that.
Well, congratulations on that.
Thanks.
Definitely lucky to get that.
So what are you going to tell us what you grabbed or no? Not at all.
I mean,
right?
I'll tell you one. I got the Young Ben. I was able to get that one.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Young Ben.
So.
That is sick. That is sick.
That's a cool scene. I don't watch that show, but I just seen that scene because of the pop, and pretty cool.
I heard I had to watch it now because that show was is directed by Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
Now I have to watch it.
No, you have to watch it.
It's great. Yeah. It's really good.
So what about you, JLH? Because I heard that you also were a lucky lottery winner.
Yeah, shockingly enough, we picked
So we
up
have two of the lucky ones in this live stream right now.
completely. I mean, I don't know how Mikey feels about it, but getting that email was completely shocking.
It was amazing.
You know what I'm saying? It was literally like, what, for real? And then, instantaneously after, there were, I don't know how much social media you guys do outside of YouTubing, or I know you guys are Instagrammers. I don't know if Twitter's a thing for you, but like I'm a fledgling Twitterer in the last few months because of this stupid show. And there was one screenshot floating around of one email had all these bots, like had all, there was this one screenshot floating around everywhere on social media. And everybody was like, look at all these posts. I'm like, it's one post going to a bunch of different places, And so basically what it boiled down to was like maybe some bots slipped through and this and that. But gosh, it felt good after so many times of not getting the pop you wanted or missing the Dwight and the thing and the whole thing and the thing and the thing and the years of doing it and missing it, that to get that email, it just felt great. And Allison did the ordering for us. And we ended up getting, much like Mikey said, we got the Bloody Ben. We also got Snake Plissken. I'll give up what we got because nobody's watching our show.
I am.
If you want to watch, we'll be up there on Tuesday.
I'm not watching that episode now. He's telling us what's going on.
Yeah, and more people watched me calling you as Hulk Hogan the other day than my thing. But so what happened was we got like 15. Allison was like, I'm going to get, that was the plan. We were like, we're going to get two things, which were the Bloody Ben and the Snake, and get out, right? Because the fear was, even if you had this lottery thing, you were like, we got to do this very, very quick because your shipping wheel is going to spin and you're going to die on the vine, right? So our plan was just to get the two and get out. But then she saw that it was kind of accessible and easy. I didn't get to see it myself. Maybe Mikey can agree, but it was very clickable. And you had, maybe for some of the ones that were further down, that's where she got nervous. You had to scroll to a different page or something. So from there, she didn't scroll to the different page. So that's why we missed out on some of the sodas and stuff. But outside of we got the Dwight, we got all kinds of stuff. I forget. I think even Reckless and Tiffany benefited from the shopping experience, from what I've heard. So possibly, I heard from a little bird. That's the word. If it's not true, hang me out to dry. But all I know is that what else? I could hide my own Easter eggs. Oh, and then I forget. I just know we got what we wanted, and we're thankful that we did. And and also what showed up in the mail, and we're doing the giveaway tomorrow because I got an extra one, because you always buy an extra one because we're selfish. Because I'm a selfish collector.
You're a hoarder.
Yeah, I'm a hoarder. That's what literally. I'm a very orderly hoarder. I'm an orderer. I'm an orderer. But here's your orderer. That's tomorrow's giveaway as part of R2D2 Bowling and the trivia we're doing tomorrow on our live. We're going to give away the Baby Yoda New York City Comic Con.
With the necklace?
With the pendant or whatever. So that's our giveaway tomorrow if anybody's interested, right there. So that's one of our NYCC pickups too.
That's cool. We ended up we got that pretty much, which is crazy that you guys all have yours. I still haven't gotten mine, but it went up early about 2 weeks, and I purchased it at that point.
I jumped on it like a grenade
I don't even know where it's at yet. I still don't know. I think I'm probably getting it tomorrow. I don't know.
And Fezzik comes tomorrow. Amazon put Fezzik's up last night. The Andre the Giant 6 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Fezzik's went up along with a couple other ones on Amazon. So I picked up a Fezzik, and that's coming tomorrow.
Yeah, I want to get that Robin Sparkles, but I don't know.
All of us.
That's one I definitely want. But we started our day by going over to Target. Mm-hmm. And then we got the Danny Phantom that she wanted, and it was crazy because there was only one in the store. So everybody
was fun to watch you guys, by the way.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you, definitely. I mean, and then we had the great multi-personality JLH over here with his a million personalities.
I was chomping at the bit. Like, I got a call. She's like, it's 6:30 in the morning. I'm like, not there. It's not.
Yeah, for us it was what at that time 9:30, I think it was, or 10:30. Yeah. So, we started off. We got the Pikachu flocked. we weren't planning on getting Pikachu Flocked, but she ended up going, let's get it. So
I wanted it. Once I saw it, I was like, I gotta have it.
And then we were just going to be done for the day. The only things we wanted was Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, the Joker, obviously. But I was like, hey, I have no chance, like, at all of that. But I'll try for that one on the shop. And then we're going to try for the first time going on Entertainment Earth to try to get the Entertainment Earth exclusives. So she did that part while I tried to do the Joker part. And even though we had 2 laptops and 2 phones to do it off of 3 or 4 different cards, none of us got accepted or approved. We were too late, whatever, waiting in line for like 9 minutes. And we didn't end up getting that, but we were able to stop at Barnes & Noble's and pick up this one.
Oh, nice.
That one's awesome.
I have a question. Someone, you won something from us like 2 weeks ago, right?
Yes.
Sorry to go off track.
Series ER.
Yes. This is how terrible we are. It's like there's a bunch of boxes sitting here. Everybody's like, oh my God, these people are so bad at shipping. We're terrible at it. But it's still.
We know it.
It just occurred to me that I can combine proper thing with that. I'm doing Scott Steiner math on the fly. I can put that in there and have a 33 and a third chance of winning and getting cheaper shipping by 2 things as one and beating Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe at TNA. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, sorry. All right.
Got it.
Yeah, it totally makes sense. But we know how we know how it is when it comes to shipping, especially when you got giveaways and your friends that you
performance on car pays and PG&E pays and real life pays. Screw the real life. Screw real life 2020.
Well, since the guy that just made this comment that shared, he was the first person in line, and I think he wanted to get the Danny Phantom,
Mm-hmm.
so I felt bad that there was literally only one in there, but I thought
sure there was.
Grabbed it.
He said, but it wasn't street dated until November. The R2D2 he had.
Oh, what? That's crazy.
Hey, those employees had the other 5. We all know it. Remember, it was in the freezer in the break room.
But we actually got this because we knew that Reckless and Tiffany wanted it. So this is for you guys. And as you're talking about how you can combine things, thankfully I didn't send out his box from TargetCon because now I can put this one in there.
My guy.
It's all about sharing and saving on shipping.
Sharing and saving. So did you guys have a better experience with TargetCon, or did you have a better experience with the actual con itself? Did you guys like more of what was to offer at TargetCon?
Yeah, TargetCon, it feels like they had a lot more.
Oh yeah, and I think that's what they get that.
According to Allison, the FUNKO experience was the smoothest it's ever been. So, I mean, that's only for the lottery winners that had the experience.
That was VIP luxury right there. That's why.
Yeah.
It's not fair to the people who didn't get it, and that's what really sucks.
I mean, it's a lottery. It comes, we all know the territory.
Right, there's people out there, even though we all might buy scratch-offs, there's only certain people that win the big bucks, you know what I mean? Yeah. Hasn't been me yet. So, you guys, I guess we're going to get into talking about the draft. So, it was pretty cool. I mean, it was different. They didn't have, obviously, this time they didn't have GMs to go Raw picks this person and SmackDown picks this person. So, they had Stephanie McMahon do it. Now, the only thing I guess I'm confused about, unless they're saving it for Monday's draft, is that they didn't talk anything NXT. I thought NXT was going to be involved, like they're going to call up people from NXT. Bianca Belair, I guess, is from NXT, but she's already been on Raw, so that's why I'm like,
she's not NXT anymore.
Yeah, she wasn't really.
I thought it was pretty cool how they started off with her, and she had just won an award, I guess, for being the best female in her role with the company. I guess Google had a different person and whatever. She made the top list, supposedly. So it was pretty cool that she started off the show and did it that way. But I do miss there being two people that argue with each other, like, okay, I want this person, I want this person. What do you guys feel about it? At least as far as the starting and how the set looked and all that stuff. What do you guys feel about that?
I thought the best pick was Seth Rollins to SmackDown, I think.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. But I just mean it's like the fact that how it was done this year. Did you enjoy that aspect?
It was underwhelming, in my opinion. It was underwhelming, like, overall. Because it was just Stephanie McMahon announcing the picks sporadically throughout the night. And it wasn't like two GMs like, I want McIntyre for my brand or so-and-so like the original drafts, I just think it was kind of underwhelming for what it was. But, it's going to be on Monday Night Raw, so I think maybe I'll pick up on Monday.
Well, it's going to be it because Raw generally has a 3-hour show and they have more people. I think it's going to be it's going to be more draft picks in there for them to change things up. So I thought the same thing, but I think the main point of the night was to try to basically, push this Big E thing.
Yeah, the New Day.
Into breaking up New Day. I think that was a bigger part of the night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when he told me that it was like the GM style, how they're like, because it's like when you're in grade school and you're getting picked for dodgeball or whatever. It's like you want to be the cool kid, get picked first, kind of
right. And that sucks when you get picked last.
And it's just like, announcing this person as round pick or whatever. But I mean, from the experience that I've known since it's my first time ever watching the draft, I liked it. It seemed like it went smooth. But I think that was it like when the GMs were live, did they have like tension or something like that?
Yeah, it'd be kind of because wrestling up until about recently was pretty much like Raw competing against SmackDown in ratings. You know what I mean? So you'd want the best of the best on your team. So they would kind of be at each other's throats. And then they'd make trades during it, kind of like, I'll give you these 3 superstars for that 1 superstar. And it would be like almost like a real like an NFL draft or something, that high intensity, like, well, who's going to come over? Who's going to come over? Who's going to blow things up? You know what I mean? I didn't like pretty much how they said, when they were doing the drafts, if someone was staying there on that brand that they were already there, I thought that was kind of pointless. There's no point for you to announce, Drew McIntyre has been drafted to Raw. He's already on. So you don't need to tell us that he's been drafted to Raw because he's already on Raw. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought
Otis and Tucker got split up.
What's that?
Otis and Tucker got split up because Otis got drafted to SmackDown and Tucker got drafted to Raw because it was announced today that Tucker got drafted to Raw.
Oh, wait, it was announced today?
It was on the
they're announcing stuff on Instagram, which is even more corny for real.
What? So we're going to miss
Buddy Murphy
the whole bunch of
SmackDown.
So what do you guys think about Seth Rollins going to SmackDown?
Well, it's either the first pick or
for the first time ever.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's pretty cool.
I thought he has been on SmackDown though. He wasn't on SmackDown ever.
Monday Night Messiah.
Oh no, he showed up on SmackDown after he came back and cashed in.
Him, Rey Mysterio, and Dominic all got drafted to SmackDown, and Buddy Murphy. It's like the whole storyline's going from one brand to the other. I thought that was kind of weak. I thought that was kind of like weird.
That is trash, but you know what that is? That's Fox wanting control of that of that storyline. So they're like, bring it here because we want to do something with it. So maybe it'll change up and get better, or maybe it'll be worse. Who knows?
What do you think, JLH?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't put it past them with their on-the-fly storytelling to come Monday night, do a thing where, battle of the draft pick, where somebody who got drafted on Raw, to Raw Friday night will go back to SmackDown Monday night, or even did I see Drew McIntyre? Are both champions on SmackDown currently? Is that something I saw? Drew
stayed on Raw.
On both brands. The tag champions are on, I think, a Raw. I think so. I think they're going to unify them.
See, I've always been of the opinion ever since the initial in the beginning, going back to 2001 or something, 2002, the initial brand split. I always felt that they should have floating champions where once you lost the title, you were stuck on the show you lost the title on.
Mhm.
And you know what I'm saying? And that's how you moved quote unquote talent around. Would be a tag team that was a SmackDown tag team would then lose to a Raw tag team and be stuck there. But all of it. You entertain any championship thing that should be able to float and get stuck. But here's the thing about all of this drafting and this and thatting. How long will they stick to it? You know what I'm saying? That's always the question. You know,
it might be, they usually do, about a year or two. It seems like it's been like almost a year since we had a draft. But I mean, it wasn't called a draft last time. It was called something else.
Superstar Shakeup.
Yeah, Superstar Shakeup. So
yeah,
they keep going back and forth between, these weird different names. Just keep it the draft.
They want to refresh it, I guess.
But I think Seth Rollins going to SmackDown is the number one. I mean, here's the thing. I said to somebody today on Twitter, I was like, well, I can see them doing maybe a quick program with him and Reigns, quickly at Royal Rumble. I was thinking Royal Rumble, Reigns versus Rollins for some reason. But then I started thinking, maybe Reigns and Rollins become a team again, and under a different kind, not a Shield thing, obviously, but Heyman was always tight with Rollins. There's a whole story they could tell there too, Yeah,
there is. There's definitely is. I mean, and there's even room to at some point them, feud with each other too.
Buddy Murphy could be the new Dean Ambrose if you really want to get down to it. You know what I'm saying? And have a new kind of Shield with Roman Reigns and Rollins. And again, don't call it that, obviously, but call it like the Chiefs Tribe or something.
The Chiefs Tribe.
You couldn't do that. Those other guys ain't Samoan.
No, dude. Hey, they've had plenty of Canadians be Russians and plenty of Samoans be, Japanese. You know what I'm saying?
So we found out that Asuka is staying on Raw. What do you guys think about that? Well, she is the Raw Women's Champion.
I think she's gonna lose her title, though.
I think she'll be champion until WrestleMania, at least.
I think she deserves that.
Yeah, I think she deserves that for losing at WrestleMania when she didn't have to.
Yeah.
What about you, JLH? You like it?
Give me some more women that got drafted over. There was a name I saw that
Naomi went over to Raw.
That's what it is. Naomi joins the Hurt Business and beats Asuka. That's what's going to happen. That's my prediction.
What? Okay, that's cool.
Naomi joins the Hurt Business as the first. I've been saying for months there needed to be a faction with a female involved again like that. I actually watched it because if you watched NWA tried to launch itself last year on YouTube. And there's a wrestling female named Camille. She was Nick Aldis's manager. And they started forming a group before COVID. It was really, I was interested in it if you go back and watch those last NWA things. But anyway, Naomi has been looking for a platform and a place to land. There's been a lot of people demanding her rise because of her time put in as just being on the job, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, dude,
and being talented.
Who was that belt being glow? Like, it was awesome, dude.
Dude, that was so sick. It was ahead of its time. It should be returned as far as being something that needs to happen. But she needs to be in the Hurt Business as an effective female.
That would
counteract against Shield. And here's the thing: her and Asuka have a friendly history, right? So what could happen is Naomi, or even if you want to stretch it in the sense of like, because they're going to have to start putting names into Retribution. You know what I'm saying? That matter, right?
Yeah.
And so she could maybe become somebody who's, I was with Retribution the whole time. They just need people to elevate that too, so she could potentially be a part of that. But I see her as more of a Hurt Business candidate. Winning
that would be sick.
And that's that.
You put that in my head now. Now I want it. You know what I'm saying? I really want to see her in black and gold, doing her thing. Like, I'm not feeling the glow right now.
She'd be in a professional looking suit or whatever. Just looking dope.
No, I don't want her in a suit. I just wanted to see her in black and gold.
She'd change the whole gimmick, dude. She would change it up and look fly. Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
She would already be changing it just by going black and gold instead of, glow stuff. Like, I don't feel the glow anymore. Y'all took my glow from me.
Like how
Bayley elevated once she dumped the Bayley buddies, even though I loved it.
Like, that'd be dope. Like, I'm really excited for that now if that's a possibility.
Heck yeah.
So Roman Reigns stayed over there on SmackDown as the Universal Champion, and
I quit match.
And he was drafted with Paul Heyman.
I want some grilled cheese sandwiches. Sorry, that comment.
Why didn't they get separated?
I don't know.
I have no clue.
I hope they. I mean, of course, Should they get
separated though?
No, obviously not. But it was just usually, when they do certain things, they'll say like drafted to SmackDown, Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, but they didn't say nothing about Paul Heyman. They just said Roman Reigns, and then he's sneaking in the background like photobomb.
All the advocate, though. He's not a talent. He's the advocate hired. He is the advocate, good sir, for Roman Reigns. Yeah.
This is not a prediction. It is a spoiler.
Right.
Spoiler. So we had Drew McIntyre stick and stay with the red brand, which I'm cool with, but I honestly do wish the champions would have kind of switched those. I think that would have been dope, but him being over there, he's killing it. I mean, why not keep him there?
Yes.
Get rid of Randy Orton. Bring him over to SmackDown already.
I saw a great theory on Twitter about that. I saw a great theory on Twitter that had something revolving around. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name. Who was his 3-man band partner?
Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal shows up Monday night and beats Drew McIntyre for the title.
Oh my God! Don't even.
McIntyre somehow ends up on SmackDown anyway, or something like that was something they were saying, and like I don't know, but Jinder Mahal somehow.
I mean, this is what I was gonna say about Naomi too. I hope that she does become the champion because she's one of those top tier like women that has never been Raw Women's Champion. So now she can walk around saying I've been, a Raw Women's Champion and a SmackDown Women's Champion. Be the best of both brands, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty cool. But staying on Raw is
Popper. Can I give one interruption real quick?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the comments. Two boys and their pops. Any tips on grilled cheese? I don't have a grilled cheese tip, even though I feel I make them wonderfully. But I will say that the other night I was experimenting with quesadillas, and and I finally figured out the best way to make a quesadilla is to take two different flour tortillas and you make it like a grilled cheese. So make a quesadilla like a grilled cheese, and you won't believe what happens. It's magical, for Pete's sake. I'm telling you.
The cheese we use though, we're cheeseheads. We live in Wisconsin, so we're cheeseheads.
I like Munster. Well, I call it Moonster. I don't know what other
Moonster. Have you ever watched Eastbound and Down? Or watched Eastbound and Down where Kenny's like, I'm a monster.
It was a Munster, man.
Hold on, I don't know what kind of cheese we use. Hold on, let me go look.
He's gonna get up and go. Look at him.
We use
look at Bray Wyatt's rocking chair, just chilling there now.
Oh, that's so creepy.
Oh
man, that's crazy. As he's gone,
my grandmother, God rest her soul. We went to Thanksgiving one time. We bought like a pie from the store, and like we put it down with all the other pies, right? And she's like, she was real judgy. So she's like, oh well, there's apple. There's, rhubarb. Oh, and that's store-bought. I'm like, whatever, bro. Right? Nothing special, but hey, I mean, when you're on a low budget, you got to make it work. Mild cheddar cheese and Colby Monterey Jack cheese, everybody. Put those in your, combine those into your quesadillas, and the next thing you know, you've got a Brock Lesnar giving an F5 to a jobber on TV in 2 minutes. It tastes so good. It's in and out of the ring and feels great.
But I'm telling you, it's even better with Munster cheese because Munster cheese is actually like a Hispanic cheese. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the authentic Mexican cheese to put in.
Wait, he's gonna combine the cheeses. This is getting really.
Oh, what's going on? Wait.
He's about to combine the cheeses. Are you doing that live?
That's an explosion. You're gonna do that here on the channel?
No cooking tonight.
Let's have a cook-off one night.
You guys don't want to have a cook-off because
we should do that. We have a cooking
cook-off on your life.
Ooh, a mystery cook-off show where we all make a dish live on the show, right? And like we name it some wrestling themed thing like Bushwhacker baked beans. Or ribs.
I like that.
Randy Savage's rhubarb pie, and be like,
I make a killer pie.
It'll taste so good it'll melt your mouth and your hands because it's coming out of the oven.
I can bake.
You know what? Then we're gonna have to make Latino heat grilled cheese.
Tito Santana tacos.
With
Arriba.
Cheetos, with hot Cheetos.
Yes, it has to have hot Cheetos.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's something else.
Hoagies, brother. Two boys and their pops, man. He wants Hogan's Hoagies, dude. Filled with lettuce, tomatoes, and cheese, brother. And the special sauce, please, dude.
So the Hurt Business is staying on Raw. I like it, but I was excited when I thought, until she proved me wrong, that they went over to SmackDown. I swore up and down. I was like, they're dropped to SmackDown. They went to SmackDown. I'm excited. And then she's like, no, they're on Raw. Okay. Well, either way, I'm excited.
I'll like them anywhere, but I'll give you one reason I like them staying on Raw. If they went to SmackDown, they wouldn't be able to kick ass on Raw Underground. So,
Where is Raw Underground, by the way?
True.
I mean, so that's cool. That's cool. They're staying. I like it.
Yeah, definitely.
Not against that one.
Okay. Yeah, and then they can continue to fight Retribution because for some reason Retribution only attacks people on Raw. So,
Retribution.
What's the story behind that? Oh man,
I don't know. They were
drafted
to any show they want to be on.
Remember that original hacker storyline, right? I don't know if they're still gonna like integrate both of them, but that storyline began on SmackDown. So like, if they wanted to do it, Survivor Series is coming up, so they can make it to like, oh, the hacker was from SmackDown and Retribution is also from SmackDown, but they're over here messing with Raw right now. I don't know.
They ain't gonna do all that. The WWE isn't your brain.
But that's what the show's for.
Brain.
That's what the show's for.
McMahon goes, you know what?
Brad, right?
Hey, Mr. McMahon goes, hey, I think Slap Nuts, Mace, and Jackrabbit should be their names. Like, what? Okay, whatever.
I loved on Twitter, one of the guys actually said, they were like, who got beat up by Retribution last week? Who got beat up?
The Hurt Business, I think.
The Hurt Business?
It was the Hurt Business, yeah.
Yeah, so they were like, somebody on Twitter was like, watch us, because they always call that guy Teabag, right? And so T-Bar has his own Twitter account. He's like, yeah, well, watch us Teabag the Hurt Business.
Oh.
Teabag, it's Slap Nuts, and
Mace.
so you guys, easily one of the biggest draft picks of the night was what I called, though. I called AJ Styles going to Raw. And I think that's pretty cool too. I mean, now we have a chance of seeing him go up against Drew McIntyre for the title.
Yeah,
I think that's automatically what they should start off with.
After Randy Orton.
After Randy, they
Well,
need to
Randy Orton wins the title.
Ooh, Randy Orton and AJ Styles should team up.
Ooh, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
What would you call them? What would you call them?
Phenomenal
RKO.
The Phenomenal Legend Killers. I don't know, like PLK, right, or whatever, or something. It'd be some odd name that will be screwed up because it's trademarked somewhere else. But those two together would make sense. Plus, with Braun, I mean, well, again, we haven't even answered all the questions because Monday night there's still some drafting to go on, right?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot more on Raw than there's going to be on SmackDown was. I mean, and from what you guys are saying, people are getting picked on Instagram. People. It's probably the little people that nobody cares about, like Lana and all them. They probably got picked over there.
Yeah, well, Buddy Murphy went to SmackDown on Instagram.
Right.
What?
That's kind of crappy. They're making a big storyline with him right now. That should have definitely been bigger than.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of a bad look.
Speaking of something that should have been bigger, this has been wiped off the mat, literally.
Seriously.
Now this is over with. Sasha Banks is staying on SmackDown, which means I feel like somehow, some way, Bayley's gonna go to Raw. Maybe. I don't know how they would do it, but I think they're gonna kill it now because I don't know. I don't know what to think about this feud no more. I'm mad at it. She should have won it. She should have lost the title at this draft. She should have lost, and we should have a new SmackDown Women's Champion in Sasha Banks, but it didn't happen.
I'll say one thing. It was the first time I thought, like, going into a match, first time in a while, I thought Bayley was actually, like, she had a shot to lose. But
yes, she did give that energy. Like, it seemed like she is more for revenge than anything.
Yeah, it was a dope match though. They always put on a show, man. I'll watch them fight forever. I don't care.
Fight forever.
Together
Exactly.
or against each other, it doesn't matter, right?
Hey, they're my favorite NXT match as of now, still. Like to this day. And that was a while ago.
When was that? Like 2014 or something?
Oh my gosh. Something like that, like 2014.
That's crazy.
All right. So you guys, I just did it. He just pointed out that I say so you guys a lot. So I'm gonna try to work on that, okay? But
What? Say that again. What? What did he point out? I'll point it out too. What? Say it. Go ahead.
but I
We're pointing out everybody's here, everybody. What are you pointing out? Tell me.
I'm pointing out the next segment that we're moving on to right
Yeah,
now.
you have to do that. Exactly. She leads the show with an iron fist, bro.
And it's called Would You Rather. So since we're doing some of a Funko theme tonight, I thought it would be a good idea to ask our panel Would You Rather questions. So yes, I think it should be a lot of fun. So it's versus. So for example, we'll give you your first example here. It would be, would you rather, and you have to choose one, collect diamond collection
Well, that's
or
flocked.
flocked. I'm sorry, flocked versus the diamond collection. Between the two, what would you pick to collect?
I would pick easily flocked. Easily.
Yeah.
Diamond is girly, and all they do is pretty much just they'll keep the same exact thing, just put like the texture on it. Flocked goes over all different types of, that they might make a new mold of it, whatever. Diamond is just pretty much the same pop.
Yeah.
On it.
I've been impressed by way more flocked pops than Diamond Collection.
I would pick Diamond Collection.
Flocked? Is that 2 votes flocked?
That's 2 votes flocked.
I'm like half and half because I like flock. I would collect it, but like not everything they flock makes sense. So that really bothers me. Like that really, really bothers me.
Like for instance, the Squirtle she put up doesn't make sense for him to
That's
be flocked.
exactly why I picked it, because it makes no sense.
Yeah,
Like,
now Diamond Collection, I mean, you can add diamonds to anything you want to add.
exactly. So it's like, well, if they know something we don't, then okay, but that doesn't make sense. So in default, I would have to do glitter, but I love flocked.
Okay,
People are still mad about the flocked Mewtwo. People are still mad about that.
He seems like he should be slippery because doesn't he like shine a
Yeah,
lot?
he
in the
shines a
movie?
lot, yeah.
Like, so I would,
Yeah, I mean,
Diamond.
I wouldn't have made him flocked. Like if I owned Funko, I wouldn't have. That doesn't really make sense. But
I'm just saying, like, Bulbasaur could be flocked because he's a plant. He's a plant. Plants have kind of like a furry texture if you look at them up close and personal. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that one makes sense, but
coming
the other
soon,
ones they've made no sense.
Glow definitely better.
so
That
the,
wasn't the question, mainstream.
It wasn't the question. Okay, so
I was waiting for that. I
So
mean, I
that's
agree, but
that's 2 versus 1 right now. Let's go with Mikey. What do you think is better?
Diamond Collection, because you got Prince, you got Freddie Mercury, Eeyore, the Energizer Bunny,
they got Elvis
Oogie
too. That
Boogie.
one's gonna be dope.
That-
There's like a lot of Diamond Collection that are always. When I see them, I just pick them up because they look so cool. So they're like eye catching, and I just think
Nice.
they're overall.
Yeah, I don't
cool.
like how on some of them they make blacks look gray. You know what I mean? So like if you get let's say Snow White, the Diamond of Series 1, she's got like gray hair pretty much because it's like they didn't give her like the black treatment. They gave her like gray treatment. You know what I mean?
White really let herself go, huh?
Yeah, it's like an older version of Snow White.
So would you rather collect?
Wait, we didn't get JLH's.
Oh, because you okay.
I want all of them.
We got the tiebreaker right here. You're the tiebreaker
I
between
need
the
all that.
versus.
All of them. No, I would want. I'm gonna tell you first and foremost for me personally, and Allison would probably tell you different. I'm not a fan of either lines overall. Like they're low on my list of what I would pick in the Funko stuff to get. Because again, like a lot of people are saying, some of them just don't make sense. I don't understand a flocked Energizer Bunny, for example. or whatever. I do like Flock ZZ Top.
He's a bunny. He's got fur.
But a plastic toy would never be covered in fur. You know what I'm saying?
He's a bunny, though.
But he's a bunny. Bunnies are furry. So
But he's a toy.
he's not a toy. He's a collectible.
That's the point.
He's a toy. He's not a bunny. But ZZ Top has Flock beards. I don't mind that. The diamond collection stuff, I will tell you that I would probably step over a valuable one, not caring about it, because it's just not something. Allison and her friend Jess, who appears on my show occasionally, they like that diamond stuff. I am not a diamond collector. I don't care about it.
So you gotta pick one. Come on, we need
Flock wins.
Yeah, that sounds like a vote for
Flock
Flock.
wins, everybody. Flock wins.
Okay, woo! 3.
Let's go.
Oh, it's 2 to no. I had diamond.
No, you and Mikey had diamond, and
Yeah.
I do like the glitter Elton John though. Mikey talks about the music line guys. There are a lot of music ones. I do like the glitter Elton John now that I'm looking at it.
And you enticed me to open my Doug, and he felt amazing.
Yes.
Like,
yo, he's so sick. Look at this guy. He's beautiful.
Oh, you're gonna.
oh, you got him out still? Nice.
Sure do.
Yeah, that glitter Elton John's pretty dope.
Oh yeah, that glitter John is good.
So, would you rather collect ad icons or animation?
Well, we know what JLH is gonna pick, and that's of course animation.
I'd rather sit in a jar of broken glass.
Really?
I'm gonna go the opposite way of what you would go for, and that's because I actually like anime, so I'm going for animation.
I missed the boat.
I like
Voltron,
cartoon.
anime.
I like cartoon pops more than I like ad icon pops.
There's so many ad icon pops. We were looking at. There's over 100 of those things now. It's
Yeah,
insane
it's
how many ad icons there are.
Too many.
We have a lot of people that agree with you. Proper anime.
Hey, anime.
I'm an old buddy, Duddy. Don't listen to me at all. And it probably anime is the greatest thing ever. I've never even seen it outside of Voltron, like I said, and it's probably changed the world. But all I know is my world stopped changing when Larry Bird retired from basketball. So,
But you guys, she
1993, I'm stuck.
said animation, which is, cartoons are a part of animation. You know what I mean? So
Not just anime pops, right?
yeah, not just necessarily anime, like not just the Asian
Kind
type
of mainstream, making it clear he does not agree with me. I don't agree with me half the time either. Kind of mainstream. So we're on the same page.
What would you go for then, Joey? What is
You
your?
won enough giveaways that you have to agree with me, though. So
I go animation just because I'm not really intrigued and feel like I need any ad icon pops to come out. Like I like the McDonald's ones, and I already got those, so it's like.
Mhm. Yeah, there's certain things that you like that makes sense to you.
Yeah.
Like, I like Cocoa Puffs, so I'm glad I got the.
Yeah, right. That I'll grab, but I don't necessarily. I wouldn't necessarily start collecting and looking out for every ad icon that comes out. I wouldn't do that.
that's where I got trapped. It's like a Star Wars. It's a trap. I got trapped in ad icons, bro. Like I can't get out. I'm stuck in ad iconville, and I'm going to be buying everything that comes down the line. I mean, I'll buy a Radio Shack sign at this point.
So then let's go with you, Monet. What would you go for?
Oh, do I have to choose one?
Yeah, because then Mike's going to be the tiebreaker
Oh,
if there's a tie.
if I had to choose, it would be animation.
Oh,
No tie so far.
She just put me in a body bag. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Sweep the leg.
Okay, then I guess that leaves us with you, Mikey. What would you choose? Do you like ad icons more or anime?
Anime, because it's universal. If you don't even like anime, the pops can appeal to you because of all the colors and just how cool they look by themselves. You don't even have to be a fan of anime to want to buy those pops.
I did like that. He was holding pizza. I'll give it that.
You know what I don't like about anime pops though? When they pop up, there's too many. But when they pop up in my mystery boxes and I'm looking for something else and they're all heavy, I think something's really crazy's in there. And then I open it.
And it's a whole bunch of hair.
and it's just the big head with some guy I don't really know because I don't watch anime. So for me,
he's got a lot of hair, so that's what weighs down the pop.
Yeah.
You know what a heavy one is? We just got one recently from Frozen 2. It was the rock creature or something. That thing's heavy. Have you seen that one? That's a doorstop.
Wow.
Is it just a regular size pop, or is it like a 6-inch or something?
Regular size, but you hold that box, you're like, man, looks like somebody put a real rock inside.
Which
Earth
pop is that
Giant,
again?
The Earth Giant. The Frozen 2.
Yeah, the Earth Giant Frozen one. That one's freaking heavy.
Oh,
yeah,
that one.
it's like you can go lift weights during times where you can't go to the gym.
Hey, the Devastator would be the other one in the other hand then.
Yeah,
from,
the Batman.
Yeah, the Batman.
Good for your health too, apparently.
Well, then that leads us into our next one, which is?
Would you rather collect pop rocks or pop sports? So it's basketball, hockey, all the sports that are added under there, because I saw that they have different branches.
Music is my everything. I love sports, but man, pop rocks. I'm gonna go with pop rocks, I think, over pop sports. I don't know, because the only sports pops I really collect are my hometown.
Yeah.
You get out of that, it's like, music. You can collect a whole bunch of different lines and a whole set. They have whole sets that you can get. There's not a whole set of the Bucks team. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. You know what? I'm the same way with both lines. I only get like rappers or artists that I like, and I only get football players or basketball players that I like. So, but if I had to pick one, I would go pop rocks too, because there's always going to be more selection, because I only really get, like you said, people from my area. So,
So then let's go with Mikey.
Pop rocks. I just think pop sports they're boring. I'm a huge sports fans. They're just like, when you see them on the shelf, you just skip right past them. I mean, they're just not.
Yeah, no, you do. I think some of them are cool with the helmets, though, like the helmets. But
oh yeah, those football ones with helmets are dope. Do they have hockey helmet ones or no?
They have like without the helmet, I think.
Yeah, I think they're just without the helmets, right? There's none with the helmet. Because that'd be pretty cool if they did that.
It would be.
I like the. Don't they have Wayne Gretzky as a chase? He comes with the title, like with the trophy.
I don't know, but I know they have a Wayne Gretzky where it's like a 4-pack. It's him 4 times.
Yes.
Each team.
What, they have a 4-pack of that?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's all the teams he's played on.
That's pretty dope. That's probably a grill, huh?
I have it. I don't know where it is, but
we'll have to see that one day.
That is sweet. Well, then we're gonna head off to you, JLH, and then Monet is gonna be the tiebreaker if there's a tie.
I'll say this much. I love music. If I love music, right? So. Pop rocks without a question mark. I do like pop sports though that matter as far as, like you said, the 4-pack. I actually gave that way in a giveaway and rebought it because I just love that stupid 4-pack so much. It's here somewhere. I'll pull it out if I can find it while you guys talk. But I like the special sports ones if I'm going to get them. I don't buy sports in general. Like Mikey said, I'll just pass right by them on the shelf. It's like when you buy a video game, like a sports video game, like. I don't know where you live, but like I never will play with the Kansas City Royals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, why put the other teams? So it's like there's not enough interest for me in other things. Like I bought Lawrence Taylor's pop because that's a dope 4-pack. I bought Lawrence Taylor's pop not for the football fact, but for the fact that he was part of WrestleMania 11 against Bam Bam Bigelow. You know what I'm saying? So. Like that's why I'll buy sports pops for more the fact that they were involved with WWE. I even bought a Ronda Rousey UFC pop before she had a WWE pop because I wanted her. Yep. I did the
same thing. I bought both versions.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So cool. Pop rocks for sure, but I love specialty. Like the best specialty sports pop to me of them all, 4-pack Gretzky or not, is that 10-inch Jordan.
Oh, with the 11s on?
Hey, they have a 10-inch. They have a 10-inch Gretzky coming out too.
Yeah. That's
in a 10-inch LeBron.
Yeah. That 10-inch LeBron. There's a chase of that with 2 different uniforms.
The new NBA ones are pretty cool.
Yeah, they are cool.
This is that one I was talking about right here.
Oh, and this one here, this is the funniest story ever.
$70.
$70 for the trophy one.
That's
Oh,
dope.
wow.
Kobe Bryant.
Right
That's,
there,
not,
that's the
that's not
one.
a real Kobe Bryant. I got hosed and got a fake Kobe Bryant. That's a fake FUNKO Kobe Bryant.
Oh man.
There's a whole episode I did where I exposed that. That's actually, I think, where R2D2 bowling came into play. Or it's lightsaber baseball. No, that was lightsaber baseball. But yeah, this is not a real FUNKO, according to myth and legend.
That's a cool pop though. A fake
Yeah,
pop,
it
I
is.
guess.
Nah, that is
And
not.
there's a great the episode where I beat the box around with the lightsabers. Wonderful.
Oh, so my pick would have to be Pop Rocks.
So this is the first one we're all unanimous on. Pop
That's
Rocks
dope.
would beat it. Just because of the fact that there's more variety in that is, because most people when they root for a team, it's like a home team. So it's like
Yeah.
you don't root for every team and you like a player from every team kind of thing, So
I think, music is more versatile.
Mhm.
Sports can be, but not everybody watches sports. Everybody listens to music, so it's more relatable, I guess, to me.
Mhm.
Facts.
So then what's the next one?
Pop icons versus TV shows. Would you rather?
I'm going TV show on this instantly. There's way more shows that I like than per se icons of the world. Because an icon to me could be somebody. Somebody could be iconic to you that's on a TV show. You know what I mean? That necessarily doesn't have their own line, but they're iconic to you in some form or fashion. But I'm going with TV shows.
You sold me there. Count me in for TV too.
Especially if you got a comedian on a TV show. Like I bought the Parks and Rec 2-pack just because it had Aziz Ansari in there. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I love Aziz.
yeah, I love Aziz Ansari. So
Brandy.
Brandy.
Yeah,
So-
he's hilarious.
Let's have you take it away.
I would have to choose icons because there's a lot of. I think that for me, it's not just the history line that's under that, but I think that they're going to do a lot with the history line, and I'm a history buff, and I absolutely love it. But here's the thing: I haven't gotten one history pop. It's just very hesitant for me because it's like it's really hard for me to spend money on myself, you guys. Like that's my biggest flaw: spending money.
Yeah,
on
she
myself.
loves the like the president pops and the
So,
history ones.
If
and
I
all
really
that,
feel like I can budget it out, then I'll grab it. But then it's like, no.
it's not like they release those for cons or anything. They're
My
normally
mind
just
isn't.
commons.
This is how many pops I can buy if I don't buy this. Like, I don't work that way. So, that will be my answer. I mean, icons. I like them.
So we got 2 for TV shows, 1 for icons. What do you say, JLH? What do you say?
Well, I think the only icon we need to be talking about here is this one right there. If there was more of me, there'd be a lot more of those. And if there was more of those, there'd be more of me because we need more of me. No, we don't. What were we talking about? TV. TV is the way it is for me. And the icons thing, I have a real subject, and this is why I bring up this guy here. Do you want to see his chase? By the way, I have his chase available. If you want to see it, do you want to see it?
No, you do. You really?
Is it you throw the box?
No. Oh no. That's a different game. No, I
Like you told
different game.
the toilet paper thing. Remember
I
that?
don't know where the chase went. It's somewhere around here. Oh, I just blew the bit. Leave it to me to blow the bit. But it was an orange monster. Blit bone. Bit blown. Thank you. But anyway, just pretend you saw me hold up a Funko Pop of an orange monster. See it right there? I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Yeah. There
Did
he
you
is.
show us
There's
the back of that?
Everybody. What
Did
happened
you
to
show us
that
the back
top?
of that chase?
Say that
Yeah, we
again.
didn't see the box. What's on the back of the box?
Yeah.
You want to collect the rest of the line.
The
No,
back
we're
of the
talking about
box.
for the chase.
The other one.
Bernie and Hillary. I know. I don't know where that stupid pop is. This is ridiculous.
No, the
The
one
one
you
you
just
just
had in your
said.
hand.
Which
one
one?
you
Donald
just
Trump?
No, the chase one you just had in your hand. Show us the
Oh,
back
that
of
one.
the
That one right there is the best one. Yeah. That
Can you
one
show
there
us
is
the back of
amazing.
that box now?
Look at the detail.
Wow. Oh my. Yo.
That's like That's dope and sick.
That's
I think it's
very
amazing.
easily sick
All
and
right,
dope.
'cause here's
right
what's
there.
going to happen. That's where he's going to
Oh
be. That's
my
what's going to happen
God.
on November 3rd. It's going to be gone.
Because I'm done.
Oh man, that is a dope chase right there. Like,
Certainly is. He's going to
I
be
have to
chasing
have
the
one of
job
those.
come the 4th. But no, down to icons. My problem with Icon Sim 1 is this, not to take too long, which I always do. But it's a very subjective line. If you've noticed what they've released, there's already some historical inaccuracies with some of the people they've released as far as their historical backgrounds that aren't talked about so much in history books. I think historical icons should perhaps be left up to a fan vote or something. Maybe they should release a list of things, and the fans every once a month gets to vote and pick the icon they're going to make or whatever. Because I think we're missing a lot of. I think the idea of icons themselves is completely changed. So I think what they're making as far as Funkos are concerned now, George Washington and Abraham Lincoln, great guys in their own right, but you know, I just don't look to them as my icon list. You know what I'm saying? So, and when you look at the backstory of a lot of these dudes, you realize that, you know, again, times were different, times were hard, but you know what? I just think it's a very dicey road with calling real life people icons. That's why the TV line wins, because you can at least make the biggest jerk in life look great on TV.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, that guy right there could be on an episode of Mad TV, and you like that skit.
I'll be on every episode of everything.
I'm pretty sure he was back in the day.
That leaves us with you to tell us. Are we going icons or TV shows?
TV.
Oh, did you say TV already?
Yes.
No. Mikey didn't go yet.
I said TV shows.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so TV shows. Hey, it's funny. Kind of mainstream is in the chat, counting how many times we've said sick and dope. So add those to the list. That's funny. We got a real life counter to it.
That's the intro count. That 1, 2, 3 right there. I know it from the back of my hand. That starts the 1, 2, 3 kids music. Yeah, I thank you.
Wrestling.
So on that note, we're going to start one of our 2 quizzes for tonight. So, which one should we do first? Do you guys want easy or hard first?
That's what she said.
Do you? Okay. These are the 2 options, right?
Yeah.
So do you want Who Am I, or do you want Funko and Night of Delight?
2 boys in their pops.
Who am I?
Funko and wait. We
All
got one of each right now.
shoot. Come on, Mikey.
Knight Rider. Knight Rider.
We got to rock, paper, scissors, shoot, yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, you guys.
Rock, paper, scissors. Winner gets the pick. Oh, Joey. So Joey said Funko and Night of Delight, right?
Yeah, but
All right, that's the one we're starting with. Wow, that was a virtual win for you right there, man.
that was pretty cool.
Proper. Did you see that?
I'd like to thank Jesus.
No, I didn't
Christ.
see that.
Sorry. No, I was looking at the comments. 2 boys in their pops said, what is Kit from Knight Rider? Is he an icon or a TV show? He's both in real life, but in Popville, he is a
He's a
pop
ride.
ride. He's
Yeah,
considered
pop
a
ride.
Yeah. So I love that pop. That's one of my favorite pops of them all. This is my top 5 of personal favorites. Grail for me.
Definitely sick.
Well,
100%.
that is a really sick pop that
Yeah.
you have there. I also like the Dominic Toretto in the car pop ride. That one is dope.
Yeah.
Now I'm like saying them on purpose just so you can count them.
New Dumb and Dumber one that's coming out.
Another great pop ride. Pop rides are one of my favorite things too. I don't know if you guys were going to talk about those or not, but Smokey and the Bandit.
We are going to talk about it. Yep.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Let's
Sorry,
talk about
I'm
it.
ahead of myself. Sorry.
No, we can do it while people join the game.
Leave it to JLH to jump the gun.
I
Right?
actually,
Gosh, that's what she said all the time.
the verses for that is would you rather collect pop rides or pop towns?
Rides all day, baby. I'm going with
You have
rides.
to choose, yeah.
Gosh darn it.
They both take up a bunch of room. I'll say that.
Look, I'm going with rides because look at this sick baby right here. You're telling me that this ride, along with the one that JLH just showed us,
I just showed.
ooh, which is that one right there that you got on the screen? But
Oh, I love that one.
You're telling me that that scene in general is like iconic.
But that town was
man,
pretty dope,
I love the
though.
18 man. Gosh, that's a hard one, man. I love them both so much, but you got to choose.
And I know you really want that Disney set right now, right?
with the Walt Disney, yeah.
Yeah, I know you're really looking for that, but I mean, the rides are just so much cooler. They got the Ninja Turtle one. They got that Deadpool on Chimichanga truck. Like,
Yeah.
they got the Ninja Turtle mobile. Like, what?
Yeah.
The
I
Turtle
like
Man.
the Care Bears Cloudmobile, honestly.
Oh, I don't even remember that one. I'm going to have to see that one again because that has been a long time since I've seen that one.
What about this one?
What we got?
The 18 van.
Woo! Wait, who's the driver on that one?
Oh, yeah, I need that.
Mr. T.
Right?
What? Oh, so they have made her Mr. T pop then.
Yeah, and there he is.
Oh,
there he is. P.A. Baracus, baby.
Oh, I'm sad then. I thought this was going to be the first one coming out.
It's the first WWE based one. I mean, as far as Funko is concerned, but yeah, there's the whole A team right there. The pop ride of the 18 band. Again, it's one of my favorite pop. Yeah, I'm a pop ride guy. Forget towns. I'm a pop ride guy.
Was that your vote?
Yeah, 100%.
So you're going pop rides?
Yep.
Let's go. We got 2 votes rides. You know what? I haven't lost one of these yet. My team is strong.
I mean, great minds think alike, right? Is that what you say?
That's
I mean,
what I'm saying.
Opposites attract too, so that's why.
So let's go with Mikey this time. Then we'll go with Monet, and then we'll have Joey end it this time. So let's go, Mikey. What would you prefer, town or ride?
Pop Town. That new Disney
What's your
castle
favorite
on
Pop
Mickey
Town?
Mouse is amazing.
The one with Mickey?
Yeah, the new the Disneyland castle one. The Sleeping
Oh,
Beauty
the one
castle.
that Bayley.
Oh, you know what I really like? I like the Pennywise one. With his clown
Funhouse.
clown town.
The Funhouse.
That's my
Yeah,
current
Funhouse.
favorite pop towns right here. The Christmas towns.
What's that one?
Those are always at GameStop. Every
Yeah,
GameStop. I
they're
go
worth
to.
getting there, and they're always on sale for like $10, dude.
Yeah.
Is that
Like-
the Frosty Franklin?
Except for that one there, the number 2 that you see right there. That's that came from Pop Culture Australia or something. You can only get it there or something. It was exclusive.
Number 3.
I got the Christmas tree one, I think.
Yeah, but
that's
we finally completed this set, and I guess I had forgotten that we got the Santa one, and I threw it away by mistake, so we had to order another one. Well, yeah.
That Santa one is pretty dope. I think that's probably the coolest one.
Yeah, that was sick. It was pretty sick.
Hey,
I
have
like
you
it.
taken these out of box yet, JLH?
What?
Have you taken yours out of box yet? It says lights up. I never even knew
I
that.
have not taken out of the box. Nope, I have not done that.
Well, we might have to try that so we can see if it lights up.
I know. I'm just wondering. Oh, it requires 2 AAA batteries to do AA batteries to do so. We have to get batteries.
Yeah, that's cool though. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Mikey
I
said
would say
Pop
that's
Towns,
even
huh?
dope.
Mikey, you said Pop Towns?
Yeah, I like Pop Towns better than Pop Rides. I have the Donald Duck Disneyland one, though, the Pop Ride of the American
yeah,
Box one. That one's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
the one
cool.
we got right now. We got
I like that the dock. I like the dock Pop Town that came out with the lightning bolt across.
Oh yeah.
that's true. And the
Like that.
Ghostbusters one's pretty cool too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that one a lot too.
I can't wait for the Dumb and Dumber, the Mutt van.
Yeah,
Pop
but
Ride.
that would have been cooler. Tell me it wouldn't have been cooler. Flocked.
And
Yeah.
they should come out with 2 of those. It'll be big enough in itself. I don't want 2 of those big things,
I'll
taking
tell
a
you what they make the most of town wise, though, it seems, for these haunted mansions of different varieties. Scooby Doo,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
right? And then you got
Oh,
the
yeah.
regular haunted mansion from Disney,
Yeah.
right?
I like the Batman ones too.
Yes, dude. Oh,
Yeah, that Justice League one.
That's what you should have broken those up, Smokes. Those are 2 things. The towns and the rides, man. Those are my 2 favorites to collect. Like
Those take up
And
so much
that's why I
space.
had to
though.
do
That's
it.
why we had to put them head to head.
They
So
are
then
space
that way
takers, though. Did
Monet-
Mike just say that? Did you just say they're space taker uppers?
Mhm.
100%, bro. They take up so much space that I'm ready to move out. Ooh, but the new line though. Did you get this, Simone? Not to jump ahead, but gosh darn it, did you get this yet?
That was at my box lunch. I saw that one.
No, we didn't. We didn't
No.
get ours yet.
It doesn't come too. That one takes a lot of
We
space.
ordered that for Entertainment Earth, and it doesn't come out till November. Oh, that's
Here's something
cool.
Here's something really weird about these pop albums. So they already announced the AC/DC Black and Black one, right? And it's already been delayed till Christmas Eve. But the thing is, this is number 1 in the series, the Biggie one. AC/DC is number 3. So there's a mysterious number 2 they haven't announced yet.
Oh,
You know what? That has to be Lil Wayne the Carter. I bet you that's Lil Wayne the Carter.
I think it's Nirvana, Nevermind, but they're having trouble with the baby on the cover.
oh my!
maybe.
That'd be
Wow,
cool.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Does that comes in a hard case of some
Hard
sort, or
shell
how is that?
case. Yeah, dude. It's a hard.
That's
it's
pretty
literally a
cool.
big
I need to
protector.
get something like that.
Yeah, it's dope.
That's
So
legit.
tonight, guys, we are having a surprise giveaway. So we're not going to announce what it is, but we have 2 games tonight. So this is the first game, the Funko Fun Delight game. And then we have another mystery game afterwards. So the top 5 people from both of those games are going to be added on to the list. So
Yeah, that's the way that you win, baby.
while we're waiting, though, we're going to get into our shout out rounds. So typically we like to shout out channels that we have followed or that we watch and that we admire, and we just want to support them and show support to them. And so the Poppers Popper shout out for tonight is
Fox Crown, and that's because that's the homie. He actually wants people to unsubscribe, but we want people to subscribe if we can. So that's legit. That's the homie. Fox Crown is amazing, and he will be on next Saturday's edition of J&J with Moné. So you guys, let's go and sub to him and let's show him some love. We also want in adding on to what Moné was saying. When we do our shout outs, we generally like to shout out channels who are a little bit smaller than us so that we can help them get to their first milestone, second milestone, third milestone. Let's get them there. You know what I mean? So let's start up these let's grow our community pretty much, you know, give them that kickstart they need. So if anybody could go to Fox Crown's, let's say, latest video, and let's get him to his road to 400.
well said.
Thank you.
So we'll move on to Mikey's shout out.
Canon Collectibles started their channel today, so I just thought they were right for the shout out.
Wow.
Get them going.
Yeah. And that is, like I told them in the back, that is a J&J with Moné first on the show. A first day YouTuber we're shouting him out today. So he's got, I think, 24 subscribers right now. So let's see if we can get him to, we could easily get to 50 right now with how many people are in this chat.
Yeah. Yeah. What is it?
It's Canon Collectibles right there on the screen, JLH.
1 second. Hold on. Let's see.
And his picture is actually the same color, I believe, as our banner. So it's black and blue like that.
I committed treason? No. What? That's the first thing that comes up. Some guy's like, I committed treason.
What?
Yeah, Canon Collectibles. That's not him, is it?
No, that is him, actually.
That is
That
him.
is him.
Well,
I saw him on Instagram. Like I follow him on Instagram.
So I want Canon Collectibles. All right, there's a few Canon Collectibles here. Which is it, the blue logo?
It's the blue
It's the
one.
one
The
with
blue
24
logo, blue and white.
subscribers.
Okay, 1 second here. And now, okay, all right. 31
29
subscribers.
subs.
31 subscribers. Is that what I'm seeing there?
Mm-hmm.
He's got 32 now because of your pal
You maybe
JLH.
want
Let's go.
to share his link so that because he's the hardest one to find, probably. Maybe share his
Do you
link
do that?
on there.
I can't. I can barely share. I can barely share my own link.
Did you mod?
Yeah, I forgot. Never mind. I'll be able to do it off.
I tried to share it. It didn't work. Like I can't click on it.
Yeah, that's because you're not a mod. So let me do it real quick. I think I can.
2 people are dropping it right now too.
Drop that.
I think K&L dropped it. Tiff dropped it.
Good stuff, guys. Thank you.
Kiss. Drop that link, and we'll come and rock and roll all night with you.
All right, BLH.
Yeah.
Who's your shout out for tonight?
I don't know. I'm waiting for Allison to text me back and tell me. I forget. No.
Right there on the screen for you.
Well, there we go. Well, we talked to her earlier, and she gave us.
Yes. No. And actually, we're gonna keep the Fox thing here because Fox Crown refuses to let me advertise for him because he can't stand me. So, so I found another Fox to advertise, Mr. Funko Fox. And gosh darn it, that guy wears Hawaiian shirts on his show, and he pulls mystery boxes. He paid the big dough for the Pop King Paul mystery box. He did a $715 box on his show, and it's worth watching. So go check out Mr. Funko Fox. He's got 170 some odd subscribers right now. Let's by the end of the show get him 170 some odd subscribers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on, you guys. We can get these people to their milestones. Like it's easy.
Yeah.
All you have to do is hit a button.
You know what the biggest milestone is? I figured out what the biggest milestone is when one person subscribes because we've reached somebody.
Yeah.
So that's what matters
right.
most. We get one, we're happy. We get some that go away, we're really pissed off.
And if you guys haven't already, please smash that like and subscribe
Can we
to
support
both
Taco Pops?
our
Of course.
channel, but everybody else's on the screen right now. Let's get everybody else some likes on the screen as well. But if you guys haven't already, let's like this video right now.
All right,
They're a fun channel.
Your shout out for tonight. Would you like to say something about the send-in?
Smash that like button.
Smash that like
he's
button.
so cool, man. I had him. Well, he had me actually for the collectible swap, which was his second. My first box was crazy dope. Got a few things I actually wanted to, and on his live streams, I don't know. He doesn't have like weekly ones, but he was live like a few months ago and shouted me out randomly. Like it was cool as
That's
hell.
awesome.
He didn't have to do that, and a lot of people actually came to my channel from that. So.
Yo, you guys, so that's the send-in, and he's at 443 subscribers right now. We could easily get him to 450. Shoot, with how many people we got in here, we can get him to 460.
And this is his latest video, guys. He dropped it a day ago where he did a trade with this guy, and he's like an artist, and he customized a Harley Quinn and a Joker pop for him, and they were mad dope.
Cool. I'm gonna have to watch that video myself. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really crazy. And he even like customized the case too. Like it was he like drew Harley on the outside of the Joker case, and he drew Joker on the outside of the Harley case. It's crazy.
Oh wow. Yeah, I have to check that out. That sounds really sick.
Yeah.
And dope.
Sick and dope. Sick and dope.
So did you have one, or did you just?
No, we're gonna
together.
do
Okay.
it together tonight.
All right.
So I think we're going to wait a few minutes while everybody goes to
We
those.
have 20 people in the game right now.
Yeah, while everyone goes to those channels, I'll put up everybody's name again. I'll ask, my verses again. I still have a couple of them. While we have people still want to join the game, we have time to do that right now as well.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's definitely do that.
So my next verses, though, that I did have was movies versus
No, this is totally
games.
crazy. Movies versus games, you guys. What do you guys think is better, movies or games? Let's start with Joey. What you got?
Oh, I think Joey. Let me see.
I don't know what's going on with Joey's screen right now. Is he up?
Yeah, I'm here.
There we go.
All right, Joey. Movies or games as Funko Pops? Which one do you prefer?
Ooh, movies easily.
Easily.
Easily. No, yeah.
He says easily. What do you think, Monet?
I would say movies just because they can do a lot with them. They have those, I don't know, the scenes that they create. And then, like I said, just going off of JLH, that John McClane, that's one of my favorite movies. And so it's just like, I'm just as astonished as you are over that pop. And it's just for those reasons, because those are iconic, scenes in the movies, and they're just able to recreate that. And so that's pretty, I mean, I don't know. I just like seeing a recreation of something that you like a lot,
Blood on the
Yeah.
back of the feet. I mean, really, look at that.
And this is the only pop she actually has for her favorite line so far. Like she said, she's hard on getting herself something, but this is definitely a line that she wants and will have at least at some point.
Just don't order from Walmart.
Oh, no.
You know what? It's weird is that lately my Walmart pop's been coming in good. My Dwight's coming good from there. Like, I don't know.
It's a hit and miss, man. It's a hit and miss, but that was a definite miss.
So JLH, does that mean yes or no?
I'm a movie guy as far as that goes, but I wish they would make more 8-bit pops as far as video games are concerned. I have like the Dig Dug and the Miss Pac-Man. I wish they would make a lot of the earlier. I wish there would be like a Donkey Kong 8-bit pop. Game Burger Time needs a pop. Like there's a lot Paperboy. There's a lot of old school video games that pops.
That's just because they haven't really tapped into Nintendo yet. You know what I mean? Like they have to get the Nintendo's license to be able to do stuff with that. And like, because obviously everybody would love to see Mario. I'm sure everybody would love to see Mario pops come.
Be pre-ordered days.
We're not going to get those until they're cool with Nintendo. Like how we had to wait for these Pokemon pops to come out. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
but like Simone said, the movie things, man. They create movie moments sometimes that are like I saw two boys in their pop say something about the Blues Brothers ride. Like, I mean, there's movie moments in cars and things like that they haven't made yet that you want to see. But then Funko will sometimes make movie moments. You're like, man, I never thought they'd make that moment out of that movie. Like they don't
exactly
sometimes with what they make.
Exactly. Like going with that, I'm also choosing movies. Movies is better than games to me. I don't play video games that often. And when I do, it's like Mortal Kombat or maybe a football game or GTA. You know what I mean? So they don't have GTA pops, which would be cool. But
Red Dead Redemption pops would be dope.
Ooh,
that would be good. That would be sick.
That Fortnite pop, the Fortnite pop from the con drop's probably still up there on the shop.
Yeah. You can get it from Walmart. You could probably buy it from any Walmart you walk into right now. You'll probably find
You can get an OG con sticker right now.
Right. So, going along with that, I would just say like my favorite chase is easily the Hades chase, glow in the dark red, because he does that scene where it turns red for literally like 2 seconds, and they made a chase of that one moment when he goes red, because he's a blue character normally. So I was like, that's just dope. I gotta get it. You know what I mean? That's why I like movies. They'll literally give you the smallest scene and make that a Funko Pop, like a chase or something.
Okay. So we have 10.
Wait. Did we go with Mikey? Did Mikey get his pick in?
I say movies because the games is my least favorite pop line, I think. They're like probably one of the worst lines in my opinion. It's a hot take, but I think that's one of the worst lines in Funko is the video game ones, because there's no Grand Theft Auto. It's just missing a lot.
Wow. They have the license for everything.
Every store in the United States of America, the Fortnite ones, they're at Spirit Halloween, Five Below, Walmart, Barnes and Noble. You see like 30 of them at every store. GameStop, Walmart. Nobody wants those pops.
Definitely believe you in that one.
There are the Ripley was cool though.
Yeah, I got the Ripley.
Yeah, I got that one too.
That's the only one I have.
Yeah, because he's got that cool see-through like plastic, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. The art chemist. I like seeing new names. That's cool.
I want that.
So we have 10-inch versus 6-inch.
That's what she said.
I was waiting for it.
Okay, Mike.
That was a slide. That slid right in. Again, that's what. Well,
Yeah. Yeah, Steve Carell. That's what she said. I'm going. If we're going for space, obviously you go for 6-inch. But if you're going for
Wow.
But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pause on this one and say I'm gonna go for 10 inches. I like 10-inch pops better. I like 10-inch pops better than I like 6-inch pops.
I love it.
So, Moné, what do you feel?
I don't really collect either or, so I'm not really like a huge fan of them. But just to go way off the deep end, because it wasn't even an option, 18-inch Batman, that's really dope. So
Okay.
I would
Okay,
have to
well
go
you
with
have
that.
to pick. You have to pick one of
Okay,
these
so
two.
I would say closer to 18-inch, which would be 10-inch if I had to choose.
All right. Let's go with you, Mikey. What's better fitting for your collection?
6-inch. 10-inch is just a headache, in my opinion. It's just a headache. There's no ifs, buts about it. They just take up a lot of space. And it's hard to do like videos on. It's just overall, it's like some sort of headache with the 10-inch. They get damaged easily. It's just really a headache. In my
That
opinion.
is true. They don't.
I think 6-inch is a better.
like that. It's like they have cases, but you know what I mean. Then those suckers are expensive.
And a lot of times people take the 10 inches out of the box, so it's like.
That's true. We like that Batman. We have one, but we just leave it in the box.
One of those got stolen in Washington. Someone stole it.
Oh, well, my baby Groot's coming this week. The 18-inch Groot's coming this week.
Ooh, that
How the
was
heck do you
really
steal
nice.
an 18-inch pop? Like
I saw on the
What do you put
news
under
someone
your
like
jacket?
broke the window and took the Batman from this comic book store.
Great pop. That
crazy,
18-inch pop. That's a great pop. I mean, and that's the most impressive pop of them all, in my opinion.
Yeah, that Harry Potter is not that great. The Groot pop, I'm not excited for.
I saw the
They
good one
need
at
to-
my box lunch.
Yeah, now they need
It's
to
like
make a
$100
Joker that size. And not
$80
be
bucks
heavy.
right now on sale at Box Lunch. Actually, they have it on sale, Mikey. It's $80 right now. Yeah.
Ooh.
And yeah, I agree with you about the 10-inch. They take up too much room, but gosh, I got trapped into those as well. But not all of them. Like I'm selective about those 10 inches. Like more, although it doesn't
The
look like.
zombie thing one is awesome. The zombie thing. That was
Yeah, I
cool.
like
Yeah,
that.
that
that
one.
one. It's
I like
crazy that one. I like the Mandalorian.
Yeah, with
Metallic-
Baby Yoda.
I keep
Yeah,
waiting
that's cool.
for that. I don't even know where that we have that on pre-order. Yeah, this zombie thing is the best 10-inch I think they've put out in a while.
Yeah. And it's
Joey,
a
did you
comic
have-
exclusive.
Did you do your pick at all?
No, I didn't pick it.
They did not pick yet. So now pick.
That's a cool one too. That was like $50 though. Last what kind
Well,
was
that's because
that?
it's on sticker. That's why.
Yeah,
That was-
but I'd have to go. I'd go 10 inches just because there's more 10-inch pops that I like opposed to 6-inch. Like I like the Andre the Giant. I like this one. This one's cool. You know the Miles Morales. But there's overall
Okay.
there's way more 10-inch pops that intrigue me. So I'd rather collect them.
Definitely. I mean, I would say if you're gonna go with like how you want a variety of stuff, 6-inch pops, they make different designs of things in 6-inch form.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably a 10-inch pop is just a blown up 3-inch pop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like this is a great 6-inch we just got. Like I can't get enough. I have never seen the movie, but I just love this Oogie Boogie with the wheel,
That is sick.
right?
I have that one. That one's cool. I like the Victor Dice one too. From Haunted
Yeah,
Mansion.
but like you said, they make different scenes, and they can do a lot more with the 6-inch as far as the scenes are concerned.
Mm-hmm.
That makes more sense. And then the last categories that we have for the would you rather, metallic or glow in the dark?
I'm going glow in the dark all day, baby. Because it glows in the dark. I mean, you can see them when the lights are off. Like, that's dope.
I'm going glow too because that metallic had a special edition sticker, and I'm not with that.
All because it has a special edition sticker on it. It
Such an eyesore. Oh man.
Yeah, I hate those stickers. Oh man, when you get it, you're like, what
You're like,
happened?
oh, I got this from Big Apple Collectibles.
Or overseas.
8 weeks later.
That's the same thing as this pop culture sticker. You know what I'm saying? If you get pop culture, that's basically you missed out on the Funko shop, so you got it from there and you paid extra for shipping.
Yeah, like my Christmas Town has both the stupid stickers. I'm like, oh my god.
We're gonna start the game.
We're gonna start the game?
Yeah, we're gonna start the game.
All right, so you guys, we're gonna go right into the game now.
This is sick.
Joy, are you gonna join?
Yeah, I'm in there.
Okay.
He said, I'm in there like swimwear.
So remember the top 5 from this game, and then we're gonna play another game. Are gonna land on the wheel for the surprise giveaway tonight. So, one more. I'll give you 1 more minute to join because we just had 1 more person join.
So, Mikey, what would you say is better between the two? Glow in the dark.
Glow in the dark's up here, and then metallic's like somewhere beneath me. Metallic is probably one of the worst as well. Glow in the dark is like superior over a lot of different lines. People buy glow in the dark just because it glows in the dark, not necessarily because they like the pop.
Metallic's right in there with the gold ones.
For me, I glow in the dark is, I mean, it's just like the flock. It has to make sense, and then it has to have a sick glow. Like, you cannot give me a weak glow or one that's just like, oh, the eyes, or it's just like, come on, like, give me more than that.
Yeah,
when I expect glow in the dark, I want something more extravagant than just a regular pop, and sometimes I don't get that. For example, Jean Grey, you know, that one was a little bit disappointing. Not going to lie.
Yeah, like
I like the pop, but the glow is
Yeah,
exactly. So it's like, you know, you look at even the Entertainment Earth exclusive Pennywise pop. I got so excited for that Pennywise pop to come in, and then it comes in and all that glows are the eyes. It's like, okay, that could be anything. That's 2 dots glowing in the middle of the dark. Like, what is that? You know what I mean? So it was kind of a letdown. But then you get those pops that like the whole thing is glow. Like the Hayden
one
pop.
seemed to glow better.
The Super
Oh, that's
Saiyan
the type of vinyl, I think. Yeah, if they do the whole vinyl as glow, it's better.
Good luck, everybody. Oh no, we don't want that. I mean, it's kind of like spooky.
Why is that incorrect? That's not incorrect.
Yes.
You're one of them.
Already under protest. Oh, I don't even know.
Right.
You know
See?
what, you
Look
guys?
at that one.
I'm with you, someone.
No, it's not. Okay, so
Got
for
you,
this, it's very technical. I'm sorry, you guys. I went off of what it says on the box.
Well, I'm
So you
losing
can't
this
get
one.
mad at Funko the box, okay?
Oh my God.
Send your complaints to their HR department.
I don't know any of these.
I know none.
Well, you'll know after this quiz.
Wow, this is not cool.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
We have some people that are winning.
Yeah, because they're probably only got one right.
I put none and it said no. It stood none.
I did put alternative names. I don't know
You
why.
put what? What'd you put an alternative name for that one, huh?
That's what's on the box.
Wow. Wow. I'm not winning none of these. Wow, I look like a real poser right now.
Oh my god.
A real Funko poser.
I'm literally surrounded by these things, and I don't know any of them.
Right, we got more of these things in our house than we got anything else.
Oh my god, I'm literally looking right at it, and I can't even see it. Oh, what is this thing's name? I don't even know its name.
Knowing you, this is blank with blank.
Mm-mm.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
Great.
Fake
Oh, I got a
fan.
power up.
Hashtag fake fans.
Oh, I didn't even get that right. Redemption question. I need questions.
Well, I'm moving up. I went from 20-something just for getting 2 right. Up to 5.
Hashtag rigged. Mainstream's up there.
Oh, man. I missed this one. I still got it wrong, even in a redemption question. Gosh. Horrible. Oh, I'm making it to that dang wheel today, baby.
Oh my god, I put
Right, it's sucks when you can't even say what it is that's wrong either at that time. You're like, because other people are playing.
I don't know this.
My minion.
Oh,
My
definitely
minion.
what I did.
Oh, wow.
God. Oh, wow.
I want this pop too. That's the thing. Kind of sucks about not knowing what the heck this one's name is.
And some of it is just
Oh my.
It's not Mummy Donald? Shit. Oh, I have this one. Let me look at this name. How do you spell
well,
it?
you can't cheat. Stop.
I need to know how to spell this.
I was wondering where that pop was. You guys, thanks for the love, you guys. I love it tonight. Loving it.
Oh, what? You spelled it wrong off the thing. How do I get it wrong?
What?
I looked at the pop and you spelled it
I
wrong.
didn't put the thing in there.
You didn't put that
No.
the apostrophe in there. That's cheating.
No, it's not. And then giving away answers.
I'm just gonna write Billy Bob Thornton. I don't care.
Fed said, "I'm glad I didn't take the quiz."
Wow, went from second all the way here. Still don't care about this pub.
Oh, I put. Oh,
Thanks for getting me out of the top. All for this.
fuck. I forget the name of this thing.
Pennywise with teeth. Jesus.
Are you? Not
No one's gonna get it right anyways. Why does
You're
it
wrong.
matter?
There's people that are beating you.
Oh my god! For the third time, I'm going to get this one right finally. Wow. And that's the best I'm going to get, all because that quiz was so mean.
It was that mean.
It was mean. I like that you stuck with the Halloween theme, though. I caught on to that.
Oh, you're welcome.
But you made me go to 8th place, so I don't even make the wheel.
What an embarrassment.
Oh my god. He said, what an embarrassment. Cracking me up. Some Funko fan you are.
I know. I mean, this is just insane. I'm going to throw these in the trash.
Sarah, I'm sick of you making it to the wheel for cheating over there. You know she's Googling everything. Love you, Sarah. Oh my God. There's no way you spelled Devacula right.
I put Spooky Sam in Lost. That's all I'm gonna say.
I spelled Devacula right, and she spelled it wrong, and I got it wrong.
I put Max with costume and got it wrong.
She said she was technical. You said you were technical according to the box.
That's what I went off of what the box said.
Okay, so if the box says Devacula with
What does
apostrophe,
the box say?
get it.
I was just about to say that.
Look, you get all credits for making a hard ass.
Facts.
I'll tell you, you forgot one scary pop. This one right here.
The same thing when Tiffany made a hard quiz. So it seems like the girls like making very hard quizzes for us, guys.
Yeah, ours are so easy when we make them.
Right. Is it bad that ours are so easy?
I think so.
Gee.
While we wait for everyone to finish, I do have a couple of questions Funko related that I can ask you guys that I was always wondering. So what pop did you think you didn't want until you physically saw it in person?
Ooh, that's
I
really
feel like
good.
this is like, was this question written for me? Because y'all know I just got this exact pop for that exact reason.
Hey, that's yeah.
Let me
That
put you on
let's-
big screen
We're
here.
big screening you.
Even though it has an asterisk right here, shared sticker,
No.
but I mean,
I
just-
agree with
You
that
know,
one.
I gotta tell you, Reckless, I can't stand those pops. You can't see them. You just can't see them.
Can't see them. You can see them very
You wanna
well,
see it?
actually.
I was thrown off by those. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna say one of them I wasn't expecting to go to Target Con and get was the flocked Doug, but after seeing it in person, I mean, it's flocked Doug, so you had to get it. Like, you know,
It makes sense.
it's super duper cool. It looks like he's wearing a onesie, and I love it. It's awesome.
It does look like you were no one.
Like, super duper sick. And the box does him no justice. You gotta take him out. Let him breathe. Let him
Right.
lick the air. Let him
So,
lick the air.
I'm gonna do
I would
something
say
I
mine
don't
would
normally do.
be. Oh, they're like, oh, you took it out of the box. Wait, wait.
That thing is so cool.
Bobblehead.
Look, and he's a bobblehead. How can you not see
And
that?
I like how it has a crown on the top too.
Oh,
So,
sick.
That's cool. And then it got Brooklyn on the back of his head too. and
Brooklyn.
we're bringing the
Oh,
hood to
prime
you.
time.
Yeah, but I
Yo,
feel like
yo.
it's got a-
Holy crackin' holy.
if you look really closely, he's got a spider, like, right there.
Oh, that's dope.
I guess. All right. Okay. All right.
Okay, all right. I eat my
They
shorts.
said you
I'll
got
buy
it.
them all tomorrow.
It's pretty badass.
Okay, so
Oh,
what
look.
would yours be, JLH?
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say that Allison got me into them and we've gotten more of them, but this one sort of sticks out as my favorite. The Stitch line. I like the Stitch. I like a lot of the Stitches.
Oh,
Yeah.
the stitches are pretty cool.
And this is one of my favorites as far as those are concerned, him reading the book with the ducks. And I just
Now,
like
my
the
favorite
detail.
one. My favorite one is definitely the Diamond Series one. It's super duper cool. Hot Topic exclusive Diamond Series Stitch.
Do we have that one? I don't even know if we have that one. Speaking back to diamonds, things I don't collect. I don't think we have a diamond Stitch. We have a lot
That
of
one
Stitch.
is- So
Do we
I
have
say my
one,
favorite
Allison?
is,
Are you watching?
Summer
I think.
Stitch.
I don't know.
did they give up?
No.
Summer Stitch is pretty cool.
Summer Stitch smells like Fruit Loops.
Really?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, is that one that has like the little tiki thing or the?
No, that's the
Is that
one
a-
where he's licking the
the ice
box.
cream.
Oh, that one. Okay. Yeah, because there's another one that like came in like a box set where he's holding like a tiki or something like that. That has a smell to it too.
The Rue
I want
Crew.
that too. There's
So the Rue Crew, with all their awesome wrestling knowledge, came on here and stole the #1 spot. Put in Kruger, whoever Kruger is, in second place.
Yeah, we need to know who that is.
Yeah, we need to know who Kruger is to get you on the board, as well as Hot Rods. So whoever Hot Rods.
Piper, you know.
And then who's number 5?
Number 5 is Miss JLH. Wow, JLH made it to the board, all because Allison made it to the board.
So we don't have a sparkle one I'm seeing. Okay.
Dope.
Okay.
So that is game 1, you guys. What'd you think of it?
Tell me.
Pretty hard.
Pretty hard.
That was like taking the SATs, and I never even took those.
He said, that's harder than getting into the army with the ASVAB.
Well, if that one was hard, then I thought this one was supposed to be the hard one that you guys are about to play. I'm
What,
sorry.
the next one is the hard one?
This one is a silhouette of WWE Pops.
Ooh, maybe I'm back in there.
Yo, tell me how Duke is at that party, but he still played the game with us.
Dude.
Is he? That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
he still played the game. That's awesome. I wonder who he was.
Mr. Duke.
That is dope.
Yo, what if he's the the second place person?
What if he is? What was his name? Did he reveal
Kruger.
himself?
Kruger and Hot Rods need to reveal
Oh,
themselves.
Hot Rods is my stepdad.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Dope. Okay, we're about to share this screen.
Look at you on the ones and twos.
So you guys can redeem yourself on this one if you know Wrestling Pops.
Are we doing it now?
Yeah, we're about to do it now. So we could just throw everybody on the wheel at one time.
And then we'll finish talking WWE Draft.
We
What's
can
the
get
code? It kicked me out.
we're waiting to.
Huh?
So we can talk about it a little bit while we're waiting
Yeah,
for
we got
people to
some.
join.
Yeah, we got some fun. We got some questions for y'all and stuff. You know how we do.
Let's get into it.
Ooh, me and Mikey Pop were the first ones to pop up in this game. Shouts out to us for that. So as we were talking and as JLH was saying, he would love to see her join the Hurt Business. Drafted to Raw was Naomi. In what round did she make it in? Round 2.
She was round 2. So wait, is it significant for them to be drafted
Yeah.
in a specific round? Okay.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, if you got drafted in the first round, you're pretty much cooler than everybody else. I mean, that's just like in real life.
So so that's who separates the stars from the stars.
Kind of, yeah. You know, like the people that obviously aren't really big stars are going to be the people that they put on like Instagram. They don't feel like they're significant enough to make it on the show.
Which is why it's blasphemy that they did it to my man's Buddy Murphy.
Murphy, yeah.
Right. It makes no sense, especially
So-
since he's in one of the biggest feuds of the year.
So what does that say for his future then? If they did that to him,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good point. What does maybe they're telling us what it means.
You know what it usually means is that they're going to reveal it. Maybe they'll reveal it at the top of the hour on Monday. They'll be like, hey, these are all the people that were drafted over the weekend. You know what I mean? Like, and then tell us that way. But
Yeah.
so she was on SmackDown, right? And then
Yeah.
she got moved to.
she got moved to Raw, and I'm super duper excited. I want to see her as a Raw Women's Champion at some point.
She
Do you
deserves
think
to
that they
hold
ever
both
will
of them.
have
Yep.
Bianca Belair and Naomi on the same roster?
Bianca went to SmackDown.
Yeah. She didn't go to the same.
Yeah, she went to SmackDown.
They switched shows. So
No, but I'm
Bianca's-
asking.
Oh, you think that would have been
Like,
cool if
do
they
you
were?
think they will ever have them on the same roster?
I mean, I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know.
Or do you think that they're too much of the same style for them to kind of compete
Like
on
the
the same
same
roster?
I
character.
don't
like
think
both
that's the same style at all.
athletic and like, you know.
They're
two
both
different-
super duper athletic,
very
but I
similar.
feel like they have totally different styles of wrestling.
Yeah, I think that would be a great match down the line for sure.
Oh, that would be a dope match
yeah, that
because
would be
you know Naomi. You would look at her; she's more of the high flying, high risk kind of acrobatic type of person. I feel like
But both of the face, love that move, dude. That's my favorite move. That whatever that she calls that thing, the rump roaster or whatever. I don't know.
Rear end. Rear end. The rump roast.
Are you hungry right now?
What? Am I
The
what?
rump roast.
Are
Oh
you
my
hungry right
god!
now?
I'm always
Right.
hungry.
That's
I'm
how we
always
do
hungry
it.
too. I feel you on that.
Cup of noodles sounds so good.
Oh, that does.
Oh yes.
Speaking of
Speaking of,
Bianca Belair,
we have Bianca Belair. Okay, well she
I go
made
here
it
now.
in round 2.
EST. Let's go.
Yo, this girl has a really bright future. Like
Bayley
she could,
and Bianca feud will be great.
right? She could have literally. Oh wait, her versus Bayley.
ooh,
As of right now, that's probably the biggest thing we could see right now is Bayley versus Bianca.
comes back.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I like her a lot. I don't know if that hair that she has is real at the end like that,
Probably
but it's
not.
super duper cool that she uses it during the match in
it's
ways
very
too,
heavy
you know
too.
what I mean?
So for her to be able
Yeah.
to have that on her head and still do everything,
Oh,
she
man,
does,
that's gotta
hey,
hurt.
Like, hold up. Wait, I'm going to be like Zach Morris. Time out. Wait a second. What, someone? You don't think that her thing is real?
her hair. No, that's not.
Wait,
real.
this is how we do. That's going on the playlist right now. Stop and Funko the soundtrack. This is how we do it. That's going on there right
Where
now.
did that just come from?
I know this is random.
I don't know where it came from, but I love it, and it's going on the soundtrack.
This is how we do it. Oh,
But no, hold on.
Oh, dance break.
Sim,
This
you're
is
the
how we
queen-
do it.
Dance break. You're the queen of the hair stylings that I've seen on the interwebs here. You don't think that that's a real thing that she does and has?
No, I like. Oh God, no. No. That's not her real hair. Definitely, some of that is her real hair, but not that whole braid.
Not the
No.
braid. The braid is not real. No.
Wow. Okay, I'm interested to know. I would love to find out the legitimacy of that because I always thought that was a real thing she was carrying around, like Rapunzel.
No,
No.
in past episodes, Monet has had extensions in like her hair curly like this, natural.
Yeah.
This is her real hair, but when she's had it in the braids or faux locks and stuff, that's not real hair.
Well, no, I know. I mean, I had an ex-girlfriend that was the queen of the extension thing, and yeah, that's a whole nother story. But what I'll say about that is, she whips that hair. Have you ever seen her whip the hair?
Yeah,
during a
she
match?
whipped it. Yeah,
You know, like, she whips it around. Like I would be again. She must glue or whatever happens to get that to stay like that because that's a lot of usage of that hair to not worry about it falling out in the fifth row. You know. We need to prove that. I want proof of two things: that Trump had COVID and that's not her real thing.
Whoa, facts on the first.
Right. I don't have no proof that Trump has COVID.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh man.
So up next we have the Raw Women's Champions, well, the tag team champions, and that's Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, which I still agree with JLH that whatever show they lose the titles on, which would be dope if that's where they were drafted to or where they stay. But nonetheless, the women's titles, since there is only one set, they go in between any show, NXT, Raw, SmackDown. They can fight anybody. So it really doesn't matter to me, really, ultimately, at the end of the day, what show they're on, because they can be on any one.
I'm just trying to figure out what they're trying to do with them. That's my biggest thing. Is
Are they going to stay together? Are they going to end up fighting each other? I don't know.
Yeah, it's so mid right now. I'm not impressed by it.
At first, I was intrigued, but somehow it became like, okay.
As long
You know what I mean?
as Lana keeps taking bumps on tables to spite Miro every week, I'm all for it.
Wow. Show us how you really feel.
Yeah.
Right.
Every time she takes a table bump, an angel gets his wings. I'm telling you right now.
So, staying on Raw, drafted in the 3rd round, Ricochet.
He
Stays on
got
Raw.
drafted too early.
Ooh.
He got drafted way too early.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
way
should've-
too early.
he
Who
should've
wants
been
to
later
see
on.
He
it?
should have been one of the Instagram ones. He should have been one of the Instagram ones.
Yeah, I would have.
I would say,
He
Buddy
can't put
Murphy
a
went to
promo.
SmackDown. I would have switched out him and Buddy Murphy.
yeah, definitely. 100%. But I think that they did that because this is a Paul Heyman favorite. Like, Paul Heyman really likes Ricochet, so I feel like that's why they did it.
Yeah, and it would have set him back even further if he didn't get that. So
Yeah, right. We don't need that. We're ultimately trying to get these people. Like, he could
Yeah.
definitely be, one of those top stars. He just, has to change some few things,
So
I think
Mikey,
that-
your shout out tonight is at 47 subs right now. That's dope.
Yeah, that's awesome for his first day.
I think Ricochet joins Retribution.
Oh,
With Mustafa Ali.
You didn't see the way he looked. I was a couple episodes ago where the Hurt Business was kind of doing their thing. You kind of like how Alexander was. He was kind of iffy on the fence kind of thing. He was a little hesitant. I don't know if he would be a good fit for the Hurt Business, but I kind of feel like they may have him go in that direction for some reason.
I think Apollo Crews might join Hurt Business.
hey,
I don't-
we were on that train for so long, but I think we hopped off of it.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
what is
I
he
think
gonna
at
do
this
now
point-
without
I think at this
Ricochet
point
and,
it's just-
Ali?
Also,
Yeah,
here's
at
the
this
thing,
point,
though.
it doesn't
Like,
matter.
all these factions and groups, like, it's like everybody's gonna join a group. Like, can't like that. It's like, it's like there needs to be some standalone guys, but some of these guys don't stand out enough to stand alone. Like, you need to.
Apollo Crews is one
Who
of
would
them.
let me ask you this, going back to Sim's idea of, who would you take to the island with you, right? If it came down to Apollo Crews and Ricochet, you're going to put your company around one guy. Who are you putting that company around?
I'm gonna pick Ricochet. Honestly, he has
Ricochet.
the better talent. He's been in all different promotions. Like he's, what I mean. You could put him in
He's
a mask.
versatile.
Like
he's very versatile.
he's-
More
yeah,
of a
he
fan
can wear a
favorite
mask.
overall.
You think
Yeah.
he's a better athlete, just a better all-around personality? And again, talking pro wrestling in general, forget flips and dips and trips. I'm talking about a guy who can put a butt every 12 inches when we do go back to being able to do that.
No.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Because
going with.
I think
I'm
Apollo
going
Crews is a better talker than, even though he's not great shakes, I think Apollo Crews is a better upfront personality than Ricochet on the mic when they get the opportunity.
I don't
hate
think so.
Ricochet. I don't like
that one.
Ricochet at all.
Apollo
I
Crews is
disagree on that. I think Ricochet is a little bit better than Apollo, but that's
Oh,
just
Apollo,
me.
in terms of everything, really.
In
I
talking,
think he's. I just don't. I'm not high on Ricochet either, but he's over Apollo though.
Apollo
Yeah,
is-
I mean,
oh,
Ricochet's
Apollo.
amazing, man. I mean, that guy, we got to see him up close. I saw him a couple times, but Visalia was the one that stands out, where he wrestled with the Viking Raiders against the Undisputed Era on a house show here. And that guy, man, I mean, the fluidity of his motion, I've never seen anybody, I don't care what sport you throw in there, watching that guy go off anything. I mean, just to walk, he's so smooth. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And
Yeah, he
makes
is. He's
it
very
so
smooth.
easy.
I'll tell you what. If he
His
wasn't,
finisher is amazing.
facts. If he wasn't, he wouldn't be around right now because his promos are trash.
Mm-hmm.
Well, again, that'll come. Well, that comes with time, being able to give him time to talk. You know,
He's been around for a minute.
And he was
Yeah.
on NXT too. He was on NXT for a long time.
he
And he's been
can't
on the
go.
main roster.
He's too much of a nice guy to be a bad guy, and fans won't buy him as a bad guy. So he has to stay good. Even though I say he should join Retribution just to get some seasoning as a group person, he can
Yeah.
be. Ricochet can be the one guy to stand out and fight the good fight because he's such a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? Just by the look of
Yeah.
him and stuff.
Oh,
You know?
you on the couch?
What?
I don't know. I think something devastating has to happen to
Well, I gotta
like
play Star
Apollo
Wars
Crews.
Squadron.
I think something like really devastating should happen to Apollo Crews to make him heal. You know what I'm saying? Like something really drastic has to happen on an episode. Then he disappears for a while and comes back pissed, you know, or something. You know, he couldn't just literally go into her business. Now he's a bad guy. Like what? You were just good like 2 days ago.
I gotta watch
WWE storytelling sometimes works that way. Anyway.
Right.
Miss JLH, is that like one of them WWE 24s on the network? I gotta get to that. That's crazy.
What is she saying? Oh, the Ricochet documentary on WWE Network. WWE, say it like Kurt Angle. WWE.
Oh man,
WWE. So
the
staying
Ricochet
on
documentary is really good. Yeah.
Staying on SmackDown, we got Jey Uso. Any takes?
They don't keep that storyline going for some reason.
Yeah,
What happens when Jimmy
Make
Uso
it out
comes
of
back?
family storylines. It's so corny now. Like, come on.
you know what? I feel like drafts are usually to like end storylines and create new things and
Mhm.
send people off to their different ways. And this draft was the exact opposite.
Definitely.
Like the people who did leave that were in storylines, the people who were in that same storyline went with them. So it was like, you know,
In defense of that, though, there is one storyline going on right now that's going to be cross-branded, which is actually The Miz and I forget his name, the big dude, Otis, because they're both on different shows,
But they still have
but
the
they
contract.
extended that contract thingy. So
the Miz is going to get that briefcase, isn't he? He's going to get that money in the bank.
he's taking that briefcase and then he's going to cash in, baby. Let's go.
The Miz is going to get it.
The Miz is going to get it. He's going to literally say, "I'm suing you. Put that money in the bank on the line, and then he's going to win it."
Have we determined if the Miz is part of Retribution yet?
What?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't know, but I do know that the leader of Retribution is not the guy you thought it was.
What? Keith Lee? We haven't proven that
Yeah.
yet.
It's definitely not Keith Lee.
We're not there yet. Why? What happened? I missed
It's
something
about
there.
500 pounds less.
Oh, Braun Strowman and him fought, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, they fought.
Yes.
That was
was
dope.
pretty impressive, actually.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Yeah. There needs to be more of that. Why was I wrong, though, about Keith Lee? Am I definitely wrong? Did I definitely get it wrong?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you definitely got it wrong because we found out who the leader of Retribution is.
Oh, no, he's not the leader, bro. Muhammad Ali or whatever his name is, he is not the leader. He's like
the leader.
I'm
You see,
telling you, he's going to be like, go back and watch the Aces and
He's
Eights
a decoy.
TNA with Bully Ray and all those dudes. It took them like 6 weeks to reveal the leader of that group. That's what's going to happen. The first guy they threw out there with the face, when they revealed Muhammad Ali or whatever his name is, like literally, I was like, "Oh, great! Let me watch something else." Oh, a test pattern's on, even better. You know, like literally, he's not.
No,
the
literally,
leader.
I'm not convinced, but he is a really good talker, like we said on the last episode.
Yeah, but
he's a very good talker. So he could probably
I don't think
could
he's the
convince
leader. I
us.
think he's going to come out. It's going to be a veteran that you don't expect yet. It won't, I mean, again, I'm probably wrong about Keith Lee, but I think there's a bigger name to come. There's a higher power to come.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Just like
Definitely.
Vince McMahon did 20 years ago.
How's it?
Kind of means I'm interested in how many times we said sick and dope.
We should keep track with all your show, keeping track of things that you're doing. We should keep track of how many predictions I get wrong over the years, right? We should do that.
Right.
That would be the
Well, the
I can
biggest
be the
one
Dave
right now.
Meltzer of your show. I can be the Dave Meltzer of your show and get everything wrong.
The
Sounds
biggest
fun.
thing is the Keith Lee thing.
You
Well,
really stuck on
again, I don't count it out yet, brother. Don't horseshoes and hand grenades and something. I don't know.
What did you guys think of Lars Sullivan?
He's trash and he's trash and he's garbage
I thought that
and
was so random. I was like, what is this?
actually
like,
just trash and don't even recycle him because we don't want to reuse him at all.
Yeah,
He's
I'm not
garbage.
excited. I'm really upset that they're just going to keep shoving him down our throats now, and we're not going to like it at all.
He's beat up Matt Riddle and Jeff Hardy. That was so stupid.
That was so dumb. After them to get the win as the what did they call their name for the night? Like the bro something.
I just thought it was funny that Jeff and Matt were
Golden
teaming.
Boys or something. I
Jeff
forgot.
and Matt, I noticed that too. I know they did that on purpose,
Oh, 100%.
just to throw shade.
Word for sure. 100%. There's no
So
doubt
petty.
about it.
So
I want to
petty.
see Matt Riddle versus Seth Rollins on SmackDown.
Oh,
But Seth Rollins already said he doesn't even want to touch. Like he said it like on one of the bump shows. He's like he has no interest in working with Riddle unless that's a bit, which it could be.
Probably
Again,
going to be the first feud for Rollins.
if they say it out loud, it usually will. Rollins Riddle be great. I agree 100%.
All right, you guys, we're gonna get into the game now. So good luck, everybody. This is a wrestling soloette. So let's see what we can get. Got 21 people in here.
My finger slipped.
Are we blocked or are we on? I can't even tell no more.
They're on there.
Dang, I was wrong on that. Wow, okay. That was a good one.
Tell me how I chose someone who wasn't a wrestler.
It actually says
I forget her name. Oh my gosh, why am I blanking on her name? Oh my god, I can't remember her name.
That's what he said.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, I know it.
Fucking. Who are you? I'm just gonna say this is how we do
it. Is that your ringtone?
Somebody is. This is how we do it all night
I
tonight.
think it's Joey.
Should I make it my ringtone?
Yeah, you should.
That is a
I
dope.
use my show song as my ringtone. It's like, it makes bill collectors sound palpable.
Oh my god! Why with the technicals? Why?
I'm pretty bad at these.
Knowing that, why do you choose to still not answer technically?
Ooh, a Klondike bar.
Mother.
Oh, I don't know this one. What is that one? Oh, I know that one.
Oh, I don't know this. Oh, that's.
Oh, I got it wrong. Son of a gun.
You guys are you not reading?
Like I know who this is, but I haven't seen her.
There's no
What's your
redemption from the
name?
last game.
What's your name?
What's your name, little girl?
Oh my god, what's your name? I know you got red hair. What's your name?
Oh, I got it wrong. What? That's right. But yeah,
Jesus Christ. I know.
Who's this? I know who that is.
Oh, that's definitely.
Well, at least we can have other people in the wheel this week.
Ah!
Oh man, I look like a fake fan.
That
Jeez.
I know that one.
Right. Oh. If you spelled this a different way, I am going to drop you.
A different way? How else can I
I
spell
don't
it?
know. I don't know. You'll find a way.
Ellen's or putting too much of a name in and stuff.
Oh my goodness. Mrs. JLH is on top tonight.
That's what she said.
No.
Oh, another Steve Carell.
So we definitely have
What
to
is
keep
this
up with
one?
that
I don't know
too.
what that one is. Oh, I know what that one is. Ah, wrong.
If somebody named themselves That's Sick Dope.
That's sick, dope. And they're what? What number are they in?
3rd place.
Oh, that I didn't even need to use it on that one.
How does Mrs. JLH know all these?
Maybe because she had to create silhouettes.
Because she's a hashtag real fan.
She's like is killing me.
Oh my god, how do they spell her name? Let me try to spell. Okay.
I did so good.
He doesn't spell it.
Oh,
I don't know if it was good.
Ah, I got it wrong again. All done.
that was sick.
I had to be Pedro Morales because I got locked out when things delayed too much. So
She
Pedro
said thankful
Morales.
for all.
Pedro Morales was the first champion in WWF realm to hold all at one point in time in his career. He was the first Triple Crown champion. He held the world, the Intercontinental, and the tag team titles at one point before everybody else ever did.
Yes, came back in there with the dub. Coming in there with
They said that was even harder.
Woo! No, that was not harder than that first game. Definitely not.
If you know WWE pops, then it's easy.
I mean, I have a whole wall right here. Oh, bask in its glory.
Bask in its
glory.
Bask in its glory. I got 4 wrong.
So where are you gonna give your spot away to?
I'm gonna give my spot to me, myself, and I. That's 3 people. No, I'll find somebody else.
Did you already open that one?
Yep.
Oh, really?
Come on.
Sure.
And I'll leave the lid on.
It's rigged. Mainstream. Got none wrong.
Hashtag rigged.
I got 5 correct and 8 wrong, said Sarah. Thank you guys so much for commenting and being a part of the live stream. Thank you guys so much for taking your time out of your day to come watch us. Or out of your night now to come watch us. So thank you. Appreciate it. For little old me,
So which one did you like better?
I like the second one, definitely.
They
Because
were
I won.
both equally good. Just one was equally harder for somebody who may not have been familiar with the other. So it was a tie of greatness.
Well said.
Well said to confuse the crap out of us.
That's
I
right.
understood everything you said.
I picked up what he put down.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, buddy.
Let's
How many people are left in, still playing?
I'm not sure. But while we are waiting for everyone else to get done, what's the most disappointing Funko Pop that's ever come out?
All of them.
From NYCC didn't get.
Everything that I didn't get at NYCC is disappointing.
Yeah.
I would say still the Valerian Chase. I forgot what the heck it's called. It's so ugly. I hate that part. But there's 3 of them, and one of them's a chase. They're like 3 little like alien looking things. They're so ugly. Those are disappointing because the movie was actually pretty decent to me.
What about you, Mikey?
The most underwhelming Funko,
Yeah.
I would say probably, I think the Chase Bill Murray from Zombieland. I just think that one's kind of like boring.
That is boring and ugly. All they did was pretty much give him hair, right?
Yeah, no, they removed the hair off of the chase.
Or
That's all they
remove
did.
the hair from that one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's ugly. I don't really like when they put the dirt on their faces a lot of the time because it doesn't look right.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
What about you, Joey?
I'm gonna go like I don't know if this is a bad pick because I don't really have a beef with the pop itself, but they messed up the box. The Razor Ramon, they don't have on the box him in his NWO gear, but the other two members of the NWO, their boxes have the NWO gear. So
ever
pretty
since
trash.
I put on that, you're just on top of that, huh?
Oh wait, let me big.
Well, there's a couple problems with that pop, Reckless. That Razor Ramon, what drives me nuts about that particular one is the fact that, can you put that back up so I can see it, please?
Yeah.
The problem with that for me is the fact that the Kevin Nash pop is called Kevin Nash. That Razor Ramon, it should be called Scott Hall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's definitely like, I don't know. They just went straight up lazy when they did this pop because I mean,
100%.
Why would you not? They didn't. The box is so lazy, but the pop looks dope. Like it looks really good.
Yeah,
it's super duper cool. Like that's definitely one that I need in my collection at some point.
Yeah,
right.
Inspector Gadget chase. That's a good one.
The Inspector Gadget chase is dope. I definitely want that Inspector Gadget chase, but I wish that the flying one would have been the chase. That'd have been cooler. But... So, what would be yours, Miss Moné?
Anything that's flocked that doesn't make sense. I'm still stuck on that, you guys. Like,
so like name one specifically. That just grinds your gears.
I would say that I'll do a reverse one. That one that's not flocked that should have been flocked. The Coca-Cola bear. That I mean, I know there's a flocked one out, but that should have been first, honestly, to me.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's double dipping. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
They did that with the Energizer Bunny. They made it regular, and then they made it flocked, and then they made it diamond. Next, glow in the dark. But they did that with
one is the Superman Bugs Bunny. Is the Superman Bugs Bunny one from FI?
What, you don't like that one? The one from FYE?
It's just him with a T-shirt.
I don't think
that's pretty underwhelming.
I think that doesn't make sense that we haven't gotten a Chester the Cheetah flocked, but we got him glow in the dark.
How's it glow in that thing though?
Not that good.
Exactly.
Isn't there a scented Chester Cheetah?
No, that'd be crazy.
I think there is.
They're gonna do a diamond collection Chester in the next Target Con in January. Yeah. A diamond collection.
Man, it's like, let's make another Dwight from The Office.
Right. While we're at it,
I didn't even pick up the new Recyclass because I'm so sick of the Dwight pops.
So many Dwights, bro.
I want them to make I just saw the one where he was in the hazmat suit. They should make one with him in that. That would be cool.
Yeah, all they'll have to do is take the Hopper from Stranger Things and make that because they're so lazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Joey looking all serious. Looking at
Tiffany,
what's my small lap? I need to know what that is. Explain to me. I'm missing what that was. There was a comment that Tiffany said. I'm just what lap is it referring to?
They do have a flock Scooby-Doo though. They have I don't know how many they have, but I know they do have this purple one.
Yeah, they have different colors. They have that purple one, they have the blue one, a pink one, a green one. They're all literally flocked. And I also have a regular brown flocked one too from Gemini exclusive.
There's also one I would want. There's an artist Scooby-Doo now, the green, it looks like the Mystery Machine.
Yeah, that one's cool.
This one right here?
Oh, yeah, there it is. I like that. I've turned my mind on that. I like that a lot now.
Yeah, and it actually like says something about COVID on it.
Like, yeah. Once I put that together, there was a Mystery Machine paint scheme.
Let's do that up close.
On the sticker, it says something about COVID.
Yeah, donate
Exclusive
some of
what?
the funds to COVID.
Those were the dolls I was
Benefits
under.
to Feeding America COVID-19 Response Fund. And then
What? That's dope. That makes me kind of want it just because it says something about the pandemic. Like the other one
each-
said,
yeah.
Each one is unique. It has like different designs on each one.
yeah.
This is so far my favorite art series pop that is released yet because I really like the Mickey Mouse one that's coming out. Have you guys seen the Mickey Mouse one?
Yeah, those ones are
The
super
Fantasia one.
like better.
Yeah, the Fantasia. That's
The Batman one's cool too. The black and yellow one.
oh
From
yeah,
Target Con.
I like it. It's pretty cool.
Oh, you mean this baby right here?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we both had it on deck.
Watch, Mrs. J.
Wait, what's on the back of your box?
She's not a fan of those.
Nah.
Oh, what's on the back of my box? This.
Yeah,
The Jack Skellington too.
that's
It's on
cool.
the back of my box.
I like the
That's
blue
what
one
she
and the black one.
Give me your spot with you.
And then this is Sim One's favorite pop vinyl of all time, right here. She loves this pop, Sim One.
All these artist
like
series ones, these are very popular right now.
You.
Oh, yeah. I don't like the color scheme on that, but I do appreciate what they did.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not crazy about it, but especially now that I see all the other ones, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They could have did something a lot better, but maybe they're gonna double dip and do another one.
Oh, they
We
are.
pre-ordered all the Mickeys. Aye. We should see our pre-order list. I tell you.
Yeah.
Pre-order list is bigger than the list of pops you already have in your house.
It probably is, bro.
The top 5 winners for the quiz, Mrs. JLH, she was number 1.
Crazy.
Numero uno.
Congratulations.
Then we have the proper pop, which he's going to be giving, he's going to be giving his spot away to a lucky
Yes,
person
we are
in the chat.
Which I'm gonna.
Dave, are you donating your spot? Mrs. JLH?
I'm giving my
are you-
spots to somebody who let's see if there's anybody in here that normally isn't. I'm gonna give mine to Michelle Cantu. Thank you for coming on and watching. So I'm gonna give mine to yours.
Yeah, if she says yes, just donate it the same way, Mrs. JLH. You have my blessing, and because we, all that.
You have 2
Yeah.
spots, Mrs. JLH. So you can keep one. You can do whatever you want with them.
They're both donated. We're gonna help. We're gonna pour water on the garden that is this community and watch it grow.
Yeah, Michelle, we don't want to win off of our own channel. Like so,
Yeah, we don't double dip.
we don't double. We're not
We
FUNKO.
triple scoop, baby. We triple scoop here.
Where are you donating the spots to?
Oh, Umpty Scratch is a new one.
Umpty Scratch, you get my spot.
They just subbed to me actually.
They get my spot. Umpty Scratch, you get JLH. My spot is going to Umpty Scratch, and Mrs. JLH's spot, she can pick the whoever didn't.
Zach says my spot, his spot, my dog's spot.
Yeah, that's a big spot.
Everyone gets the spot.
So, Joey, do you want to tell everybody what they're in the run to win tonight? Or are we leaving that to the very
I thought it was a
end?
mystery. Yeah.
Super
It's a
surprise.
mystery. You gotta wait to the end. And
Well, I was just
That's
trying to
right.
figure out.
I got a mystery airhead that I can show.
Yo, ooh, I like that.
that you're
wait,
gonna
do
eat
we
it.
get the mystery airhead with it?
You actually do. If I don't eat it before, like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Give him the wrapper.
So, who did Mrs. JLH give her spot to?
Oh, you know what? I was on with you guys. We talked a couple weeks ago about tag teams, right?
Yes.
This is my
Yeah.
first live stream with you guys. I just subbed earlier this past week. Thanks,
Yeah,
Michelle.
tell him to sub to my channel too, since you got a spot from me. There's your reward. You get to be punished by my channel. So what was I saying about tag teams? Oh, I want to recommend. I want to recommend that you guys go back and watch. I think it was watching Super Brawl '92 or something. Go back and watch Sting and Lex Luger against the Steiners. A great match, and the finish isn't wonderful because Nikita Koloff gets involved. But if you guys want to watch a great tag team match, that was a dream match when it was Sting and Luger against the Steiners. Well worth watching. Thank you. Allison asked if we donated their spot. Did you donate your spot?
No.
Oh, Zach Bonifer gets Allison's spot. That's the pick.
Hey.
Oh,
That's a
hey,
good one.
That worked
Zach,
for you?
we got your last win already packed up and everything. It's down here in our mound of giveaways. It'll be given away as soon. Definitely.
All right. So representing our channel is Umpty Scratch and Zach Bonifer.
So that's 10 people?
Yes. I was
All right.
counting.
All right. So
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish talking about the draft, and then we'll just
Okay.
end with the Will of Names and end it that way, on a good note.
okay. Sounds great.
Okay, so the next person in line was Mandy.
Mandy Rose drafted to Raw. What you guys think about this? Her new hairstyle still hasn't grown on me. I'm sorry. I don't like it.
I mean, we already knew though. Someone leaked it or whatever the case is. Like, she was one of those people that was leaked off of Instagram. So it's like, what did they try to do with her career? I mean, I like
she wasn't. She was on the show.
Was she on the show?
She was on the show. Yep. She wasn't leaked off Instagram. She was there.
But we already knew they were going to switch her before the draft even happened.
Yeah, we did know that.
She got traded. She got traded.
Yeah, she got traded over to SmackDown. Yeah, from SmackDown.
So
yeah.
what's the? I mean,
She's gonna team with Dana Brooke.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
They were basically just saying that she's staying on Raw, pretty much.
Do you think it's really necessary for them to do that then if they're gonna stay on the?
Also, I said I don't like that part. I don't like
Just
telling
kills
us.
the draft. Just kills it, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. It's like taking up a whole spot that you could be seeing someone switch. That's why I like the one. Me and Joey were talking about it. I really like the one where they would spin like the thing,
and then it would stop on a superstar, and it would be random.
Yeah, at random. That was so much.
I remember when John Cena got drafted to SmackDown and then got drafted to Raw on the same night. That was awesome.
That was sick, and he had both of his shirts on too. Like he changed it. Like okay, I'm a SmackDown guy now. And then at the end, he got drafted. Yeah, it goes right back to Raw. Like what?
That's cool. That's amazing.
I cannot. I mean, I just don't like the way that they did her. They didn't have to do her like that.
Don't do me like that.
But speaking of, Dominic is moving to SmackDown with the rest of the family. Scenario, whatever you
They should team up.
Right. Yo, why did they get drafted together? That's corny. Like, what? I need my man Dominic to stop being packaged with this man.
I want him to put a mask on. Is what I want.
I think I saw something on Instagram.
Yeah, like a little what if he put a mask on? Like that'd be dope.
Tag me in that. I feel like or post it or something. I seen that and he looked exactly like him. I was like, what?
He looked just like him if he has his mask on. Like, okay, yeah, let's do it.
Ridiculous. You don't notice that unless you know what I mean. I didn't realize that before, but now I do.
I definitely would believe like that. That would be dope. Him having his mask on would be legit.
Maybe they do add a mask. Maybe he's moving to a different.
Oh, you know what it is? I bet you it's like kind of like how he got his own mask. You have to be given the mask. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they use that on the storyline. Yeah, maybe Rey Mysterio gives up his mask and gives it to him on a storyline. Like that'd be so.
When he retires,
WWE, hire me.
And by when he retires, we mean when he goes to AEW.
Yeah,
right? Because they never retire, really.
And going to Raw, both The Miz and Morrison, which I wish they would have broke up. Honestly, I really wish they would have broke this team up, but.
They're stronger as singles, guys.
Yeah. You know what? They're gonna break up anyway, regardless of where they get drafted. It's coming soon.
They're starting to get stale a little bit as a tag team.
Yeah, it's coming to an end.
They kind of were when they even put them back together in the first place, but
They
kind of made it a little bit cool with their songs.
I was just about to say, when they were trolling Braun Strowman, that was the only bright spot, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Ms. Morrison, hey, ho, ho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they added another tag team to Raw as well, so maybe they're trying to make the division a little better by giving some competition because I feel like Miz and Morrison, they're like in the middle, like they could be doing a lot better as far as entertainment. So putting them up against someone who's like more entertaining to me, like the New Day.
They've already wrestled the New Day.
I know, but
The New
still,
Day
like,
and the Street Profits are both on Raw. They both have the titles.
Yeah, they both got the titles, but
That's
we still have
weird.
Raw. Maybe they
unify them.
That would be
Or
dope.
they-
I would.
Or they draft Street Profits to SmackDown.
Yeah, they're probably going to do that and be like, oh, well, now what do we do with the titles? And that's just the easy way for them to redesign the titles. Because we have to. That's why we're doing it this time. You know what I mean?
Or they're gonna bump into each other and be like, "Hey, you want to trade? You want to trade titles?"
Oh, that'd be so dumb.
Like,
They
let's just
probably
trade.
will do that. They probably
Hey,
will.
you gotta think about it though. This is Vince
No,
McMahon.
no.
This isn't us. This is Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon will have them bump into each other and be like, "Hey, dog, let's play some dice. Loser has to trade belt." Bro, that's so stupid. Like, you know.
so what do you guys
And the
feel
Viking
about?
Raiders are both out for a year. Did you see that? Viking Raiders? They're both
they
out.
injured?
They got
I thought it was
both
just
of
the
them.
one guy.
No, they both. Today, the other guy got surgery. They're both out for like
Oh,
a
my
long
gosh.
time.
Wow.
So all the
So
tag teams are done. There's like no tag teams.
that's just because they keep split. That's why they do little things like they put, Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode
Roode.
together. You know what I mean? Or Robert Roode. My bad.
Well, how do you guys feel about them splitting up New Day and moving Big E?
Oh, man.
Smack.
I
That's the
actually,
best thing about the draft. That was the best.
I
I
was sad.
legit cried. I cried. I was not with it.
No.
I legit
They've been
am sad
together
about.
for 6 years. They were together for 6 years.
That's
Yeah.
that's so long. Like, why would you split them up? I mean, here's the thing. They technically didn't split up the New Day. If you think about it, they're still the
They just
New
went their
Day.
separate ways.
They just went their separate ways, and they're still the New Day. If we have Kofi Kingston and Xavier stay together for a while, still like as a tag team, he could always come back. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I feel like that might be ultimately their goal because they make a lot of money based off the New Day. Like they sell a lot of merchandise.
I really
So-
did cry, though. I really did cry.
Big E's an early favorite to win the Rumble, I think.
Oh, yeah, we've been saying that.
Yeah, we've been saying that. Yep.
Yeah.
JLA, what are you thinking over there?
I'm just trying to think about the Street Profits, and somebody said something about how they're going to cross that over Monday night. All those titles aren't going to stay on. I don't know. The New Day needed to be broken up, and I'm glad they didn't break them up in a feuding fashion, like you said. They crossed. They it gave them an open road to come back to, per se, or whatever, right? But did I miss something? I saw. I have to admit, I didn't see SmackDown last night. Was there something where Big E looked bored while they were talking or something? Was there something that?
Yeah, it looked like
Yeah.
he was going to turn on them.
What happened?
Before the title match, though.
Tell me
Yeah,
more.
before
They were teasing
like-
like he was going to turn on them or just not want to be with them anymore, and that's what they did. They
Yeah.
just split them up.
because like what they made it look like is like he was happy. He won his match against Sheamus like all by himself, kicked his ass, and then all of a sudden, it was announced to us that the New Day is back together. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like,
And they already have a tag title match. Like, what?
yeah. So he was pretty much like at first like, but then as you seen him, he was slowly getting into it. Like, New Day rocks. Like, that's his
Yeah.
buddies. Like, boom, boom, boom. They get back together, and then all of a sudden they win the tag team gold. He comes out to celebrate with them, and then they broke up as a tag team because they were drafted on different shows.
And that ended. Did that end SmackDown?
No, that did not.
The scene in
Okay.
Kevin Owens ended SmackDown.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
really
Yeah.
them celebrating.
You know what? But You guys, JLH just said like it ended. New Day ended on a good note, right? It has so far, but next Friday there's a farewell match, right? It's like it's the New Day versus I forget
Why
who
they're
they're
having a farewell, so there's going to be
and
something
that's
going down.
when it's gonna go down. Big E,
They fight
is gonna-
Shinsuke Nakamura and Sheamus and Cesaro, right?
yeah, and that's the night that Big E is gonna turn on them. Watch.
Maybe
Already
Big
now.
E. Ooh, maybe Big E and Sheamus and Cesaro and Nakamura become a little super group of their own.
Nah, I don't want that. Don't do it.
Yeah, I don't want Big E in another group.
Me
But
either. If he leaves his best friends for this group, I'm done watching wrestling.
Yeah, facts.
What was
It's a
the group? What was the group with all the nations? Remember, there was like Sheamus
The
and
League of Nations,
The League of
Rusev.
Nations.
Del Rio, Barrett, Jamie,
Yeah.
Rusev.
They
You know
were
what,
pretty
that-
underrated.
Here's the thing: that group could have shined if they actually let them win the
They
matches.
got buried. Against the New Day.
Yeah, they did.
And then the next
I-
night they threw out Barrett, and that was the last we've seen of him until now. He's like,
I'm super duper sad about this New Day thing, you guys.
That's right,
Like,
Wade
really,
Barrett. That's right.
really sad.
Yeah, it's very depressing. I don't know.
I really hope that they just become like that thing that never happens, like how we really haven't seen Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose go at it, even if they were heels, faces, different brands, whatever. We've never really seen them go at it unless if they did, it was in like a hey, better man wins thing. You know what I'm saying? They haven't technically like turned on each other, so they're still like boys. I hope that that's kind of what they do with them. They don't actually like turn on each other.
Big E's gonna turn heel. That's all.
Back together again and be super.
That's gonna happen.
Cool.
He's gonna turn heel. There's no other way they can do Big E.
There's no other way.
Yeah.
They're for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't see later on down the line like Big E winning like
It's
the
just a
Royal
triple
Rumble,
threat.
number one
A triple
contender
threat.
against. Huh?
Xavier Woods, Kofi, and Big E. Triple threat.
But you're saying you can't see him going by himself as a face and facing. Wait, where's he at? He's on SmackDown, so he could still face Roman Reigns for the title.
Well, that's where I want that to go. And that I said that many
What
volumes.
about Sami Zayn? He's an Intercontinental Champion. He can feud against him. Big E.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him as an Intercontinental title champion. I want him to go.
I remember Sami Zayn and Big E feud for the NXT title way back. Wasn't that something they fought over way back when? Right?
Mhm.
I mean, they were involved with each other.
And Sami Zayn's gonna drop the title sooner than later. So
Yeah. Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns would be a good feud. I mean, I'll not for nothing, they'll never do it. But
what if Jeff Hardy goes for the title?
I'd like to see him get another run in the sun as far as that'd be a good feud. Him and Roman
That
Reigns.
could happen.
Because he has nothing going on right now. So.
Plus, he would take great spears from Roman Reigns. Like he would look like he gets broken in half. You know?
Yeah, definitely. Have him doing all these high flying things, and then he's just doing his ground and pound. Like that'd be cool. I would love that. I would love to see him.
Is like buried, in my opinion. Sheamus.
Oh yeah, I'm not interested at all when he comes out.
I thought he was going to be Universal Champion when he returned. Like he was like on fire. Now he's just losing to Jeff Hardy, Big E. Like it's every top guy. That's the first path on their
The
push.
jobber to the stars.
That's
You
the
know
first
what?
path.
Hey, he's had his run. You know what I'm saying? Like he's putting over the stars like he should be. You know what I'm saying?
He's
Like
been around 13 years with WWE. I mean, you know what I'm
he's had
saying?
all the title already. He's had the. When was the last time he won the title against Roman Reigns? Right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
not long ago.
So,
With the authority. But that was
Yeah,
because
with
with the authority.
The authority.
so I mean, he has had a good title run. Does anybody care about this? Dana Brooke.
She's
That's
going to team with Mandy Rose.
This is one of those ones that you tell me that she
What's up,
goes
Deborah?
over on Instagram. Like,
Yeah, right.
don't tell me a whole Raw spot.
Ugh,
I don't even. She might have made TikTok. I don't even know.
TikTok. Wow.
Oh, this reminds me of
No, she made Tinder because you just swipe left.
Oh,
This is exactly how you keep Mandy Rose and Otis from ever getting married. Right here. Keep them on different shows. They're gonna have him lose his Money in the Bank briefcase, and that'll be the end of all the funny business.
Now that I can get behind.
Because at first, like, I was into it when he first won the Money in the Bank briefcase. Him versus Braun Strowman would have been kind of cool because he already played it up like he would do it one day when they tag teamed. So I was like, that would be kind of cool, and that'd be the time for him to lose. Obviously, still lose, but he's got no like hot streak going under him anymore. He's not like
He's like an afterthought, and he's the Money in the Bank briefcase holder. Like that's the first time I've ever seen that in like a long time. Like he's the most underwhelming Money in the Bank. Where usually it's like so exciting to see if he's gonna cash in, but this is not even like a thought at the moment. Like he's not even like plotting to do it. He's not even thinking of doing it. It's like it's not even there.
Like what needs to happen with him and his Money in the Bank thing, literally, he needs to come out. He needs to pretend he's going to cash in on Roman, but then
he gets speared and destroyed by Roman Reigns.
He doesn't even get to have the benefit of that. He just literally opens the case and takes a sandwich out of it, puts the case down, and walks away. And like that's it. That's the last you see of Tucky. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what do you do with him? Like, really, what do you do? If you're the WWE, what do you do?
He's got to lose it in a match. Like Mr. Kennedy lost it to Edge back in the day.
I can't believe they broke up this tag team, and that wouldn't be something that you show on Raw or on SmackDown. That's so weird.
What are they going to do with Tucker? What's Tucker going to do?
I don't.
He was an afterthought with Otis. No one cared about him with Otis.
Oh man,
without Otis,
he's a wrap, right? It's done for him, I think.
He's done. He's not.
What he should be doing? He should be on the other side, banging on the glass with the fans.
Who do we got next?
This is the last person.
So the last person drafted on SmackDown, part one, was this guy. So do they break up his team too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want them
He's going to get a push. Angel Garza, he's going to get a push, I think.
Do they have too many tag teams in on Raw then? Because can they actually do something with these people?
I don't know. They should have won the tag team titles last pay-per-view, but whatever. It is what it is. At the end of the day, they're not together.
Dominic Mysterio soon enough.
Huh?
He'll be feuding with Dominic Mysterio soon enough. You know, it's just
he can't. They're on different shows.
SmackDown, I thought.
Humberto Carrillo versus Angel Garza for the next 27 weeks of Raw. Humberto Carrillo versus Angel Garza.
That's so serious.
The opening match of Raw.
Yeah, Cedric Alexander, Humberto Carrillo, and those guys. Yeah,
I'll tell you this much: I'm tired of seeing Aleister Black versus Buddy Murphy or whatever his name is.
Aleister Black's heel turn is somehow weakened his character and like just put him back to his heel turn. Like he should have turned heel. He's a face all day. Aleister
and they changed his music, and yeah, it's over for him.
He's done.
No, he could have been a good heel. It's just how they did it didn't work. They didn't do it in a cool way. That's the problem. It's all about how you do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not what it is. It's how you do it. Like this hat might look cool on me looking forward, but if you turn it sideways, it might not look as cool. It's not the hat. It's how you turned it. You know what I'm saying? So
you should put cat ears on. See how they look.
Yeah. Let's put cat ears on.
They will look cool.
Do I still look the same, you guys?
You look cool with or without cat ears.
So there was a question that was addressed to Mikey in the chat about what his favorite WrestleMania was.
WrestleMania 33 in Orlando. That was the best. That setup was like amazing. It was like the Universal set. I'm talking about like the experience. But like matches wise, it was like WrestleMania 35. Because Seth Rollins, when he beat Brock Lesnar, that was like epic.
That was so epic. That's my favorite like wrestling moment.
32 is good too.
Were you at 35?
Yeah, I was at 35, 34, 33, 32, and 28.
Damn. So I was at 35. I was at 35 and 29. I thought you would have been at 29.
No.
Damn.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I got my wires crossed. Which one? Where did Seth cash in the brief? That was Levi Stadium where Seth cashed in the briefcase.
That was the first time, but the WrestleMania 35 was when
Right, I was at Levi for that one for Seth cashing in the briefcase.
That was an awesome
Mania.
Mania. My
You were
cousin was
there?
that.
I've been to 7. Yeah, he was at 5. I've been to 7 WrestleManias over my life.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I've been to this many, and I dream to go to this many, at least one.
Just one,
My
right?
favorite WrestleMania for me is WrestleMania 12, where I'm on TV all night long, Daddy, from the 3rd row. I got the chair. Where's the chair? Give me the chair.
Chair.
I'm so sad that everybody here has been to WrestleMania, and y'all got to see the
Have
Undertaker.
you guys met any wrestlers before?
That's true.
Have you met any
What's that?
wrestlers?
What's that?
Have you met any wrestlers? Like, have you met them
Oh,
in person?
plenty.
Yeah. Over time and space, yes. The best conversation with any wrestler I've ever had personally. I don't know if you remember Balls Mahoney from
Yeah, from ECW.
but they were wrestling in Grafton, New Hampshire, and I just caught, he was smoking a cigarette outside. Like it was an ECW house show, when they would join WWE, but just the nicest. And we stood outside for literally like 2 hours and just talked. Nicest guy I ever met. He's passed away a number of years ago, but I've met a ton over time. And my best wrestling memory ever, Mikey, as far as that's concerned goes, is literally my first one in the sense of being close to pro wrestlers up close was they were wrestling here in Fresno. I was 11 or 12. Ricky Steamboat's wife, Bonnie, I was standing there pestering her as a kid. She was sitting outside of the dressing room. And Scott McGee, who was an underneath wrestler, came out and said that the guys needed coffee in the back room. So she gave me money to go up to the little concession stand at the Selland Arena. I went up and got coffee and I got to go in the dressing room and sitting there. And I remember playing cards. Uncle Elmer was playing cards with the Magnificent Morocco. Paul Orndorff was sitting over in the corner, and he was fighting Piper that night. And Piper was across the room. And that's where my first era of kayfabe really got broken up, that these guys were all sitting in the same room.
Dang.
And I remember looking at Paul Orndorff go, and I saw Piper across the way, and I look at Orndorff and I go, "Good luck tonight, Mr. Wonderful." And he goes, "Thank you, son." And I was like, I was just all charged up, like I got to tell Paul Orndorff good luck, and got tears in my eyes for Pete's sake. But
awesome.
Tear in my eye. But yeah, man, it's there's been tons of times over the years. But gosh, that's a great memory. But yes.
I met AJ Styles.
I love AJ Styles.
Access.
This man met
Carlito,
this man met Jeff
Sheamus.
Hardy.
Well,
Jeff
both the
Hardy,
Hardy boys.
Both the Hardy Boys, yeah. But the coolest moment I had was Austin Aries. He literally pointed me out. I was at midget wrestling, it was weird. It was like a small wrestling ring, whole bunch of midget wrestlers, and it was called like the Midget Wrestling League or something. And Eddie Lacy showed up randomly, and then Austin Aries showed up, and Austin Aries pointed me out and he said, "Hey, you," and I'm like, "Me?" He's like, "Yeah, come take a picture with me." I'm like, "How do you know me?" You know what I'm saying? That was so weird. He pointed me out, and then I took a picture with him. It was really cool. I was like, but he's from Milwaukee, so who knows?
Oh,
you know
wow.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the connection. They find that somehow there's weird connections you make. They're different than other athletes. And, Zach says something about, he reminds me of Bill Alfonso. He's talking about the referee, Bill Alfonso, from years and years of wrestling. But actually, Zach, I'll give you one talking to Mikey about meeting people. I was at a rave in Hartford, Connecticut. You guys ever been to a rave? I was at a rave, and this was held at an old Highlight Stadium that was closed down. I just remember it was the weirdest place I'd ever been to. And it was the craziest thing I'd ever seen up close and personal was this rave. But I was driving back home at 3 a.m, and we pulled off at this rest stop. We were, you go to a rave, you're not the same leaving those things, right? So I pull up to this rest stop, and there's this big RV. I remember this big RV was off to the side, and we walk in, and standing there, dude, in this convenience store, while I'm kind of, a little messed up, it's RVD, Sabu, and Bill Alfonso.
What? That is crazy.
I met RVD at Bound for Glory 2010 in Tampa. I met RVD in a workout room.
He's a cool
room at a hotel.
But I remember Bill Alfonso going, "How you doing, Daddy?" And yeah, dude. So you run into wrestlers in the strangest places too.
Most definitely. Hey, you guys, Canon Collectibles is 2 away from 50, you guys. Let's get them there, you guys. Canon Collectibles, that was Mikey's shout out tonight. Let's see if we can get him 2 more subs to get to 50. Like, that would be amazing.
JC Ice actually talking to Umpty Scratch up there, looking at these questions. His father is Bill Dundee, who was a legendary professional wrestler in the Mid-Southern Territories and all that stuff. And yeah, that's wrestling is very family connected too, if you didn't know that.
All right. Well, let's get to the Wheel of Names. Let's see. There we go.
Can we do fast spin again? Because I don't like slow spin.
I did not do that this time.
Oh shit.
Ooh, it's Pumpkin Wheel.
Oh yeah, for Halloween it was themed. It says sorry you didn't win. So I had to change it this time, you guys. We have a winner. It was confusing me.
Are you doing a Wheel of Death? Yeah.
Bitter. Yeah, Wheel of Death. You know how we do on here. Wheel of Death.
We drop the elbows on you.
Oh no.
The wheel's fuzzy. The wheel's fuzzy wuzzy.
I'm excited to see what they won. Whoever it may be.
Ooh, Umpty Scratch. That was JLH's.
Oh yeah, it was. What was yours?
Mine was a first time watcher, Michelle, yeah. Hot rods. Ooh, so sorry.
Oh, the wheel's fuzzy?
Does it look fuzzy on your guys' end?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks.
It does?
I'm not
She's
sure.
gonna try something now once. I guess it looks fuzzy right now.
It's a member of the band Fuzzy.
You know you know the band Fuzzy, you remember?
They become, they become, and they become, they become, and. Hella blurry.
So we're gonna reopen it with the remaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 names.
Which is the Rue Crew, Pedro Morales, Re.com, Bro Reckless.
No, Pedro, you can remove Pedro Morales. That was my. I got locked out as my thing. You can remove Pedro Morales. I got locked out in the quiz, so I had to come back in, and I made that name for myself. But like I said, I've donated my whatevers to whoever's.
Okay. So then that gives us the Recrew, Recumbro Reckless, Zach and Morris, Michelle Cantu, and Zach Bonifer. This is pretty cool because a lot of these names are new names pretty much to the wheel, so that's dope. Sick and dope.
Sick and dope.
Kind of mainstream. What are we at right now with the sick and dope?
Better than being dope and sick, right?
Yeah. No, I don't want to be sick. I just want to be dope.
No way, bro.
No way, Jose. Speaking of that guy, where's he at?
Yeah.
Released. Gold.
Did he get released? I mean, I didn't see any articles or anything.
Him and Adam Rose riding the party
Like
express.
a year ago. He got released like a year ago, I think. He was part of that when 20 wrestlers got released. When 20 of them got released.
He said too many.
Like when Heath Slater got released. No Way Jose. Zack Ryder. All of them.
Oh yeah, you're right. He was on that list. Yeah. Technical difficulties, y'all.
I have no idea what's going on.
I'm trying to bring it up. It's like one Computer is being slower than the other. So while we wait, you guys, I guess we'll ask, is there anything football going on in y'all lives? Are y'all excited about the
I'm a
seasons? Are y'all
Tennessee
not
Titans
excited?
fan.
Huh?
Tennessee Titans. I'm a
Tennessee Titans?
I'm from Tennessee, so I'm a Titans fan. Play the Bills Tuesday night.
That's not a bad team.
That's cool. I saw
The COVID took over the Titans. COVID-19.
oh man. So what, did it take up half the team or something?
Yeah, like 20 tests, I think, positive. The
Oh,
only
yeah.
team in the NFL that get that many.
Yeah, look at that game right there. The Green Bay Packers stomped.
Or no. Gotta buy
Whoa,
one.
what's up with the Falcons are 0-4. Ever since they blew that lead in that Super Bowl, man, they've been trash.
They're the most infuriating team I've ever seen.
I know.
Like, I would hate to be a Falcons fan.
So what's crazy about it? What's crazy about it all? Like,
It's bad.
how do you feel? How do you feel, Reckless, that former player Nick Foles has beaten Tom Brady twice on two different teams, 2 times in a row?
That makes me feel very happy, and Tom Brady probably, we
Really
got to watch
should.
out. We probably got to keep an eye on him right now. I don't think he's okay.
Is it blurry, you guys? I don't see it blurry
No,
on my
that's
end.
perfect.
It's clear.
All right, you guys, we'll get back at it. Sorry about the technical difficulties.
Oh,
Damn.
Crew. You know what to do, though. You know what to do, Roo Crew.
oh, it's blurry again. Whatever.
Why is it doing this?
No.
Okay, so that's Reed.
Retribution is trying to interfere with our stream.
Even if it's not on the large screen, it looked like it was still blurry.
It's blurry on our end now, too.
Yeah, it's just like blurry.
It's
Ugh.
blurry also. Apparently, yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, it's blurry. It's blurry.
We
Everything.
have Zach and Morris, Michelle Cantu, and Zach Bonifer on right now. And right now, Zach, I believe, Zach Bonifer just eliminated. Ooh. Do we have 2 totally different names on here?
Yes.
We have Zach and Morris and Michelle Cantu on here right now.
Ooh.
Oh, Michelle.
She got that proper
Congratulations.
look on her right now. Look at her.
Way to
Congratulations.
go, Michelle.
Yo, that's awesome. You come by your first live stream ever and win something? Sick.
That is insane.
Nothing wrong
So,
with that.
Mr. Reckless, it is now your job to show said person what they have won tonight. Would you like a drum roll?
It's a mystery pop. Only the winner's gonna find out.
Oh!
I thought we've said this 100 times. I mean, hey,
Oh,
you can big screen me though. You guys
I
want
was
to see me?
saying
drink
mystery
some fucking
pop
orange
up
juice or something?
mystery until
I'll
the
drink some
end.
orange juice if you want me to.
You can take it over.
Okay,
I know.
that's a straight mystery. I love it. I love it. Even better. Okay, so do you want to tell Michelle how she gets a hold of you to
Yeah, so DM me on Instagram. My name is not Dragon Meat. I know it says my name is Dragon Meat right there.
When did you change that to that?
But hit me up, Reckless Pops on IG, and I got you.
So it'll be at Reckless Pops on Instagram for your win. You guys, that does it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for coming on. We want to thank JLH for returning. It was
Thank
we
you
missed
for having me.
you guys.
We really
missed
did
you.
miss you.
So thank
We
you
missed
for
you, gosh darn it.
And we want to thank Mikey Pop for coming by for the first time.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, super duper dope. Thank you so much. Anytime.
Yeah, you killed it, man. This was fun.
Make sure you check out his show too. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, you guys go subscribe to him. And thank you guys for coming by, for subscribing to the channels we shouted out tonight. Thank you, Reckless Pops, for being an excellent co-host. And that does it for this night. We'll see you again on Wednesday night at 9 p.m.
See you later.
8 p.m. CST on Reckless Pops channel. Let's go, baby. Woo.
Bye.
Bye. We're trying to get that outro going.
Dragging me out.